All right. Welcome to. Relax should be like a bad radio show. Welcome to Late Night Monday Night. But no, welcome to Late Night Monday. We are having some fun here. It is 9 p.m. Eastern. And wherever you are, hopefully you're ready for some Dungeons and Dragons as we continue our Monday night campaign in Wildmount right now into the sea itself, just north of an island chain known as a Shattered Teeth. North of its fog, south of Rothold, lies a storm that is raging. Irregardless of what the weather should be, the seas churn. Guarded, potentially, by a being known as Dashila. And so our intrepid crew, popular demand, have begun swimming down, exploring the wreckage of a once grand arcane library, said to have floated the skies itself for thousands of years, even before the calamity, hiding itself within the mists and fog, and surviving long, long past its time, though recently come to some type of end here. Their target, a brimstone engine to hand over to the Officeran Union in order to maintain their monopoly upon the airship business. So, having dived below, leaving their Kraken friend above, they have battled a few enemies, some sharks, tiny, and thus have floated down to a large pool of what looks like ever expanding inky blackness mixed with bright pink sand that lights and spirals slowly, almost imperceptibly, as it seems to grow larger and larger, following an arcane strand over what was once they found out the unfolding halls, and with his arm now counted as a dean. So, before we begin, as always, we'd love you to play with us sometime. Find us on Start Playing Games, startplaying.games, and also support our players. Give them some inspiration. Give them some of that treasure boost. We'll all be good. I'm really getting to that weird voice. That's okay. I'm rolling. Let's go and begin. Staring at this black, inky, but yet pink and colorful pool. You swim down. You see on the edges, floating in shelves, seemingly with tiny little local gravity pockets, arcs of arcane energy flowing between jars that contain their own sand, though only a few remain, which what's now as you look around you realize must have been thousands, if not tens of thousands, as broken jars float through this area, the glass sharp, still, as the pool below you spirals slowly, seemingly made up of what once was these individual jars. What would you like to do?
With spider climb and my high dex, could I kind of parkour off any fish I see around there? Like, because we're in under. So hear me out.
Okay, yes. Just help me.
So, we're in a near weightless environment.
Correct.
I have a high dex, spider climb, so I'm a little bit of a sticky boy. There's nothing
Okay.
that says that water affects that. So, would I be able to gently, gently kind of run along like fish as they went by in a school?
I don't know if the
Oh,
fish
yeah.
would very much like that.
It's okay. I asked the fish. Hey, are you guys okay with this?
So
Sweet animal.
forces independent of other forces play. I don't. Not just tiny fish going by. I don't see it.
Would freedom of movement help?
That's a high level spell. I'm not sure that we need to use it here.
I would say you're able. You move around and are able to sort of put your fish. So they do tend to dodge, not just let you kick them.
That's right. It's more just me trying to show off for the others.
Okay.
I'm just talking to fish like, come on, man, just do it. Give you some rations or something.
Bloop, I'm a fish.
Oh, that's a lame fish. That's what I was doing.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna ask the fish, since I still have speak with animals, you see any big fish for me eat? Me no want you.
You want pasta? I'm good, thank you.
No. There's always big fish everywhere. You could be big fish. Go! Could be big fish!
They're probably like, there's a whale next to you.
Yeah, right. There is a whale.
That's not fish.
Do I still have low creatures up still? It's an hour.
Yeah, you checked that as you came down here, and it was the
Yep.
same, like ding, and it swam.
Okay. Do I have like a sense of like where, which way it went?
I mean, mostly down. There's some angles, but it's mostly down.
Oh, we're still not even on the on the seafloor
No,
yet.
we're not.
Yeah, this floats in free water. You
So
fall
we're
in
like
an
1,000
arcane strain
feet down,
here.
right? I think, Matt.
The spell goes 1,000 feet.
No, how far are we down right now?
Oh, you're down. Yeah, you're down 1,000 feet so far.
Yeah.
And this spiral is just there and just chilling, and there's glasses of jar in it. Okay.
The jars are floating in the water all around you.
Does it look like something swam through this to make it spiral like that, or is it more magical spiral?
I mean, it definitely has a magic feel as it's continually expanding.
Well,
And it feels like it's pushing outward from us, or does it just look like it's expanding right now? Like, are we getting hit with like waves?
Oh no, it's a very gentle expanse.
And does it look like there's a threshold? Like once you pass this, you're in it versus like just swimming around it.
You look and there's you even see like tiny creatures that swim near it. It doesn't seem like it's sucking anything in.
Okay.
Necessarily. I mean, certainly some things that get stuck as they just swim into it, but it seems like it's more just things moving randomly.
Okay.
Should I try throwing like a rock?
well, can I just reach out and grab one?
Oh, what?
A jar? I want to see what it is.
You want one of the full jars that are on the
Yeah.
shelves? Okay. Yeah, you swim out, you grab a jar, it's bright pink sand. There's a label on it. And it reads, let's just second. Sorry.
I don't know a lot of languages, so if it's in a weird language, I probably don't know
Oh.
it.
Um. Oh, sorry. It reads Simone Frunast.
Does anyone recognize this name?
History check.
That is the name of the Queen of Uthadern.
Oh, that bitch.
The current queen of Uthadern?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Didn't you guys like kill her kids or something?
No, we didn't. Wait, well, actually, technically, maybe one. So, anyways, why do they have this jar of sand with her name on it?
Yeah.
That's.
Oh my god. Is it like a like if you turn it over like an hourglass type deal? Like the sands of time, the sands of life? Quick, dump it out, see if that bitch dies.
I'm not going to do it, but you can do it, and I'll
I'll
hand
do
him the
it.
jar.
Uncap it. Just kind of.
You unscrew it, and the sand begins to float out, and it starts to get pulled down towards the spiral.
Oh.
Can I cantrip shape water to try and move it like back above the jar so that it doesn't leave that area?
So you try to move it. It seems to be drawn fairly heavily. If
Okay.
you want to kind of move the jar in the way, you probably could. If you wanted to
Okay.
recapture
I'm
it.
just holding the jar, like, oh, look at that.
I'll grab it from Ral and kind of scoop
Hey!
it backwards.
Okay, yeah. With shape water, certainly you can
Okay.
maneuver it back into the jar.
It's just
The
sand,
jar's filled
man.
with water. The sand floats.
It's a
I was-
sand with the queen's name on it.
I was kidding. It's not even in the hourglass shape. It can't be that.
We should probably be careful with it either way.
But do you think it's like magical?
A lot of things are magical here. I think the more interesting thing is that it's very old.
Does the sand look different from like the sand we see on like the ocean floor? Is it like a different color or?
It's
it's
pink
pink.
and glowing.
It's pink and
Yes,
glowing. Pink
and
and glowing.
glowing.
I would say so. I'm not sure about you. but-
I don't know what kind of
Personal.
beaches you've been to, but
It could
There's
just
no
be
pink.
from like a pink beach. Like, what if it was just like she was here and she was like, I really like this sand and I want to take some of this place with me, like some kind of kitschy shit, you know?
well, is there another jar?
Oh yes,
It's plenty of jars.
let's look
Sure.
at the names on the jars.
Yeah, should I grab another one?
Yeah,
I'll grab another
let's
one.
find a less important person to pour out.
Okay. Yeah. Grab or D20. See what jar you find.
Okay.
I wonder if we can find the jars of people we've killed and see if they're empty.
13.
13. Find the name here of Bingles Bink.
I'm sorry, one more time?
I wonder
Bingo's
who
Bink.
that could be.
I did hear that right. Okay, cool. Well, we can't open this jar. I refuse to let someone like that be washed from this world. If that is what happens. Biggles Bink must live on. I may be biased because his name is Biggles Bink, though.
How many jars are here?
You look in there. There's probably about 20 total jars broken. Otherwise, there's been thousands of broken ones.
And no signs or anything like.
As you look more, each one also has a date and a year.
Oh,
Bingo's is about 20 years ago. The queen's about 40 years ago.
Interesting.
Do you think it's like sand mixed with blood is what made it pink, and it's like a blood pact kind of thing?
Oh, it's very morbid. I hope that's not the case. Also,
What?
wouldn't explain the glowing property of it either.
That's true. Well, let's find someone with a less silly name to pour out. I just want to see what happens. Don't look at me like that, you
Well,
guys. Come
I
on.
mean, have any of you guys ever heard of something like this, or like what? I'm looking at Zarm and Shauna. I mean,
Does
Shauna's a whole.
enchanted
Sounds
sound
a will.
sound familiar at all?
The Prince
Oh
of
my
Persia out yet?
God.
Okay.
You do find a jar that says Lelisk Queen. 836.
I believe that's the queen.
Oh, we should definitely pour that one out then. That we shouldn't have any witnesses.
No.
We don't know the
Shauna is going to drop form of polymorph.
Cool.
Shauna, help us out here. What is going on?
And she's going to grab one of the things. She's going to try to find a name that's not super memorable because she wants to try to identify it. And if she has to touch the dust, she doesn't want to pour it out, you know?
Okay.
See,
So-
so I'm just pouring the sand out is the best.
I'm trying to identify what it is. Overall.
We could kill a lot of powerful people if that's the case.
Okay. So you're trying to go through here.
Like, want a
Yeah.
D20?
Yeah, do a d20 for me.
That is an 18.
Okay, with an 18, that one comes up. Trent Ickathon.
Like it's meant to be.
Pour that one out.
And she's going to unscrew it and pour it into her hand and cast Identify on the
God,
powder.
you guys flip so quick.
We killed him already.
Oh, but there was sand in his jar. So that gets rid of one theory. There we go. Is it a different color? Same.
Same color.
Oh.
This is memory dust.
Shit, let's do some lines.
It has a property of containing a person's entire memory. Depending on how much is used on a person and what year it was taken, it would be from that point back to their birth.
Yo, who's trying to learn some
Ooh,
fucking
ooh.
nasty royal secrets?
Who has the bag of holding? Presley?
I do.
I have the
All of
bag
it.
of holding.
Oh,
I
I
have
I
a
think
bag of
it's-
holding.
It's
All
meant
of
to work with a memory basin. It's a two-part item. Needs a memory basin to function.
well, we should still take these.
Yeah,
we should
either
really
way, we
take
can't
these.
just leave him here too.
These are
Yeah,
worth so
so-
much money.
We should take all of them.
And we should, yeah.
I agree. Actually, we definitely should take these.
Zarm, quick, are we gonna save Trent's memories or?
What? Look through them.
Oh, I think so. Yeah.
What do you
Shauna
think,
blows it all
Christian?
away.
What
Shauna
if it
blows it
turns
all
out-
away.
Like, what if he
Before
was
we
like
say
attaching or
anything.
some shit?
You blow
Just
you blow
blows
it.
Oh, is
Oh.
it all poured out? Oh, yeah. I mean, if we don't have it,
She just blows it away. It was in her hand.
Oh, okay.
Whoops. I sneezed.
Probably
Wow.
save the best.
Yeah.
What was the? How long ago was Trent?
Trent seems to have been taken 25 years ago.
Most of these seem to be taken around that time, right? If we're looking at the dates, at least within 20 to 30 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
It also helps us date when somebody was in here last.
Exactly.
Um,
Could you? I mean, I don't know anything about this memory dust. Does this mean you could potentially look through these memories?
If we can find a way to use them, we'd have to find some type of device that allows us to use it. Or
You do find one that. Give me 1 second. Sorry. Nope. You click on the wrong thing. Okay. You do find one that is named something slightly different. It's named Tonk Gizmo Sprocket.
Everybody here has to live forever.
And the year is the current year.
Ooh,
That's
this is
weird.
recent. Wait, how long ago did this go down?
The section of this area wouldn't happen to be called the art department, would it?
No.
This year.
It sounded like this fell into the sea recently, so somebody must have known about it and been in here.
But it only fell just a month ago.
Yeah. We might not be alone down here, so everybody, not just to Sheila either.
Sheila.
We should take it for sure. All of them.
Yes, and keep your eyes out to see maybe we can find the device that allows us to access them. We don't know what's down here, so
Do you know what it would look like, Shauna?
I have no idea.
Okay, good. Keep an eye out
But
for
if you look for something that looks very unusual and unique,
Can
Got
you
it.
technically use that dust to scry on them since it's something of them? It's memory dust, and it's their name.
I wonder. Maybe
Because like memories are like, it doesn't get more of the person than
we
like,
could try that.
We can try that tomorrow.
No, I know.
Yeah.
As you're
No.
swimming around, Shauna, with this idea of the memory basin, you see just as you look, you see the outlines of what looks like a bowl at the center of the vortex of pink and black.
Ooh,
I will swim over it and check it out.
Careful, Shauna.
oh,
Okay. You get near it, and it seems that this, whatever this is what is drawing all the dust to it and creating this ever-expanding spiral. As you stare directly at the center, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
With Intellect Fortress. I
So that's
that was
advantage?
wisdom saving throws. Hold on, let me see.
Am I?
It is, yeah, you have advantage on wisdom. It's intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws. But yeah.
Well, I got 2 20s. So 2 dirty 20s.
Plus
Uh,
five if you
Shauna has foreseen this.
I haven't actually, but yeah, dirty 20.
Don't tell them that.
Yeah,
Okay.
within 10 feet, so 25 for your saving throw.
You look and playing out within and kind of moving your head here in the center. Almost feels like you're drawn in, but you kind of shake it off. And like in between the specks of dust, you now realize maybe this whole thing is maybe 7 inches deep at this point. And you see people running in parks with children. See another part where s- you see someone running for their life away down frozen tundras, away from pursuing 5 people, carrying a rapier, trying desperately to get away as they run towards a molten river. You look again, and you see there's people laying bricks and carving stone. And as you look back, it looks like Rexentrim, as though this is the first bricks that made it. You see someone looking at a smoldering city that's crashed in that same valley, the lost ruins of Zemni.
So it kind of looks like memories I'm seeing, right?
Are those the memories?
If I use the encode thoughts cantrip, can I try to pull one of those memories to see a whole thing of it? It says a thought strand, and I don't know if this would be considered a thought strand.
Where's Encode Memories?
Encode thoughts. It's
Encode
it's a
thoughts.
cantrip. Yeah.
Encode Thoughts, okay. I was like,
Cantrip. It's putting a finger to your head. You pull a memory or an idea, a message from your mind, transform it to a tangible string glowing energy. But if you cast a spell while concentrating on a spell, or okay, so I could to cast detect thoughts, maybe. I don't know.
you could certainly try. As you look, you see this memory dust becoming intermingled with one another, so it seems very, very thick. And as you look further, you see like people walking through the first bricks of Rexentrim, and some people walking through a fully formed Rexentrim. At the same time, like almost overlaid within memories. I mean, you can, if you want to give it a shot, you can.
Yeah.
So do you want to do detect thoughts and then encode thoughts?
Yep.
Okay. So you cast detect thoughts, and there is a pretty big amount of like just static, and you're understanding these more. You almost have to shut your brain out of it because they're all running through your head. In fact, I'm gonna actually do another wisdom save, please.
Yep.
Detect thoughts.
Advantage.
Yep.
Double nat 20s. Let's go.
+5.
Oh, very nice. That is a 22 plus 5, 27.
Nice. You're able to keep your thoughts and thoughts that you're just this amalgamation, this insane compression of memory separate. Then you want to encode thoughts.
Didn't you know that elves use the latest processors in their brains?
Okay, so doing this, you're able to weave your hands and begin pulling a long ribbon as though you're able to sort it, and it's almost like a separate strand of memory that you're able to lift out and move. And it wants to kind of move its way back to where it was, but you're manipulating it. You feel like doing this, you could separate the sands from each other, but you'd have to have an appropriate receptacle to put them in.
Who all has empty jars?
I have empty enchanted jars.
We got empty potion jars.
No, I have empty enchanted jars.
How many?
That's a really good question. I think I have 25.
Got a water skin.
That's much more than 25. I have 35.
I'm gonna spend a little bit of time trying to at least do some of them into these. If I can't get all of them, I'll at least just try to get a couple, because I'm not gonna spend as much time here.
Okay,
Just detect thoughts only lasts a minute.
right. So you're going to be able to get one put away.
Okay.
In an enchanted vial.
Do we get the name as a person?
No.
Interesting.
It seems like this was labeled in another way. Probably when it was like by whoever took it from a person.
Can you look through the sands and then maybe somebody says their name?
You don't get anything from the sand unless it's attached to the memory basin.
And this, do I get the idea that this is the memory basin, or
Yeah, it seems like at its core of this big spiral is the memory basin.
okay?
It's just that all these broke and filtered into the memory basin has now created this insane
Gotcha.
thing around.
Well, do we continue on?
You don't want to try putting some of the dust in there.
Could I do that with all the other still floating in it? Or what?
I mean, it seems like the dust is in the basin within itself.
Yeah. So
Just
It's
dump it
it's
into
a
one big
matter
jar.
of
Or just all
depends how you want to interact with it.
jumbled. Is the basin like connected to anything? Or is it just
No,
like
It's
chilling?
free floating.
how big is it?
It's about 3 feet across.
Hey, shark. You tie this on your back.
Rob.
I mean, it seems like a good thing to have if we can manage to carry it out.
So what do you do?
Gothic, do you think you could help with this?
I can.
I need to tie this to the back of the shark.
Okay.
Okay. Gothic, make a wisdom saving throw.
At advantage.
Plus
At
5.
advantage. Plus 5. 18.
18. It's just an intense piece of memories, and you grab it, and the swirl now quickens, begins moving faster. You feel a pull in as black and pink shrieks of arcane energy begin erupting, and now the water begins to turn with it. You try to move it. It's the whole vortex seems to move with you.
How maybe we should just...
Turn it off. Turn it off. Turn it
I
off.
tried to grab one and pull him away.
And
We found
it's,
it.
How do you
Go ahead and make another wisdom save for me.
Dump it out. Dump it out.
More nat 20s. Let's go.
Do I still have the +5?
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to grab onto you, so I'm definitely within 10 feet.
Oh, okay. Then that's a lot. That's a 21.
21. All right, then you will take half of 24, 12 psychic damage as it starts to burn.
Also resistant to
you
psychic
immune.
damage.
Yeah, resistant to psychic.
So
6.
6. Okay. Now that I'm holding on to it, do I get a feel for how this thing's been altered? I guess what made it unstable.
Make investigation check. Or make an arcana check, actually.
At advantage because of being a rune knight. That's a really bad number. 8.
8.
I rolled a really
Sarah,
bad.
You can't make sense of the enchantments moving around it. And then you see clawed hands begin coming out of the vortex of the jar,
Oh,
reaching out towards you.
is it the jar man?
Sorry, out of the vortex, out of the basin. And you see immediately 5 pairs, you think, starting to pull themselves, grabbing a hold, like hands on the surface, as though it's solid, beginning to pull themselves out.
So, what do they look like?
Banishment?
Just like
Presley sees this and says nope and points at it, and
do we break
I'm
the
gonna cast
bowl?
banishment at 4th level.
What do you cast banishment at what?
At the creature that's coming out of the basin.
There's 5 creatures coming out of the basin.
There's 5?
Yeah, I think it's initiative.
Well, banishment at one of them, at least.
Give me a sec. I'll call for it in a moment. You had some time.
Things are going well.
Was I able to pull him back at all?
I feel like Gothic was just kind of chilling, like, I'm good.
Holding and checking it out. This experience is currently I have it up from.
Oh my goodness, where? Okay, here we go. Cool. Great encounter. Cool. All right. Okay. And then... Okay. You can... Not yet. Now, roll initiative.
Oh man.
The pink fuzzy D&D Beyond dice have not failed me.
I'm not liking the D&D dice, Beyond dice, because it shows it being cocked, but it just gives me the lower
Right.
number.
No, I've seen that too, and it always gives you the lower number, which is frustrating.
I like the animations.
Nice.
We do touch expanding
We
magic
do.
items.
We have,
We do,
and
we
we
do.
continue to.
I was
Alright.
not a part of this.
You never are, Creed. You just sit back and watch us do it.
Creed, I need your initiative.
I rolled an 11 because I'm using the shark's dexterity.
That's fine. I just needed it. All right. So,
He knew.
You have your
Oh, my
seahorse.
seahorse.
You have your seahorse.
Yes.
all right. Let's put Gothic dead center of the vortex. And then Blue would be fairly close because they were giving their aura.
And Presley would have been close too.
Yeah, and Presley was all in there.
Sean, I guess, would be next to it also,
Yeah, Sean would be a little
because
closer.
I was the one messing with the whole time.
Perfect. So, very quickly, we got 3 inspirations. Who needs them?
I'll take one.
Okay, that's 1.
I need one. I don't have one.
Blue.
I'll take
Sue,
one.
And Rochester. There we go. Okay. So,
Awesome.
these creatures pull themselves out. Open, red eyes. They're kind of made of sand, but they seem to be solid. They look, and they open their mouths, sharp teeth, in pronounced canines. Rochester, you go first.
So I see there's one over next to Gathok. Is that one within 5 feet of Friendos?
5 feet of what?
Friendos? Friends? People I know, my
Oh, sorry.
friendlies?
Alice. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna attack that one.
In a world with very crazy names, gotta give that one.
Shoot weapon it.
Okay.
Come on, Fuzzy Dice. Fuzzy Dice pulled through. 28 to hit.
That hits.
And didn't pull through that time. Oh, I'm thinking 11 is gonna hit.
No.
I will take my fun stuff though. Give me a second. Ooh, nice. And then I will expend a psionic die on this
Okay.
to add a d8. So we're looking at 27 damage off that one. And then, is there anywhere for me to hide? Or is it just kind of open area?
It is open.
Okay, I'm just going to throw a third dagger then for my bonus action.
Okay.
Wait, wrong one. I want this one. That was psionic power.
All right.
There we go. 23
the
to
what?
hit.
Oh, I think it was, yep, 23 hits.
And 7 damage. Psionic.
Okay. Nice.
And then I'm just going to kind of take my movement. I'm going to kind of strafe across and just kind of be generally positioned behind the larger group in the back. You know, a la meat shield.
You got it. All right. At the end of your turn, that creature you hit is going to strike out at Gothic.
Rude.
For 19. That misses. And then the one all the way back there looks like it just runs normally, its feet hitting on the expanding surface as it gets next to Shauna. And goes to attack for 15.
15 would hit. But I'm using shield.
Okay. It comes close, its claws trying to wrap around your neck as the shield goes up, preventing it from squeezing and it tries another claw to try to punch through the shield. For an 8, does not do it. Shauna, it's your turn.
I don't like this thing next to me. If I was to use Cone of Cold, would I hit Gothic, or could I angle it where I don't hit Gothic? And hit some of the 60-foot cones.
Yeah, 6-foot cone. Can we see the cone of cold? The 60-foot cone.
I am resistant to cold.
Oh, are you?
Yeah,
You don't mind then?
I don't mind.
Okay. I'm just gonna Cone of Cold.
Yeah, we're gonna want it anyway. I just want to get the whole group there.
Yeah, not
So get Gothic.
Get Gothic.
They want as many as possible.
Should get Gothic and the Seahorse.
All right, you get Gothic and
no.
the Seahorse.
I don't want to get the Seahorse. So, okay.
It's okay. I don't need
What's the
this.
seahorse's name, by the way?
No, I'm not gonna get the
Peanut
Seahorse.
butter.
So missing the Seahorse. What do they get?
I get 1, 2, 3.
I love peanut butter, and I would die for him.
So 3.
Yeah,
I can just summon them back. You can
She
hit the
both
sea.
gets 4 and misses Gothic.
It's okay. They've summoned me
Okay.
back.
Okay, so 4 and Mrs. Gothic.
Perfect. So yep,
Okay.
I take the Staff of Frost, Cone of Cold, Constitution 16 save,
All right.
and it's going to be 31 damage.
Okay.
Oh, damn.
All right. 3 save, 1 fails.
So 15 for the people that saved.
Okay. And
And then I am going to take the attack of opportunity and move away.
we got it. All right. So then it will try to strike. $16.
So that will hit. I'm going to actually cast Shield, so that'll miss.
Right.
That's my reaction. And
Yeah.
that will be my full round.
All right.
Watch it have like an auto grapple on a hit.
So I'm
Zarm.
scared of.
That would be okay. We would be okay.
So Zarmal move. Is there still one that was next to Gathok, or did that move?
That one's still next to Gothic.
I was still next to Gothak. Okay, so Zarm will move up to within 30 feet of that one. And cast Blight. 4th level.
Okay, what's the save?
16 con.
Okay. 10.
10. So that's 40 points of necrotic damage.
Okay, you can see that seems to be resistant.
Ooh, okay. Zarm will yell that out. Resistant to necrotic! And then bonus action, going to use the gift of the chromatic dragon on his own Uthadern dagger
Okay, very nice.
and do lightning damage.
Cool.
And that's it.
Right. Perfect. End of Zarm's turn. The one next to Gothic's going to try to strike Gothic again. For 13.
Miss.
All right. Then
These guys aren't being very nice, are they?
I'll say there's one that's just about in front of Gothic on the other side that's going to go ahead and strike out for
use
a
my-
natural 20.
I'm using my reaction to reduce this damage,
Okay.
and I'm gonna reduce it by reduced by 8.
Okay.
Am I right next to Gothak? Who am I right next to?
You're next to Gothic.
Okay.
Like within 5 feet?
Yeah.
Oh, then I will impose disadvantage with my fighting style.
Ooh,
Because I have my shield.
to save my dice.
11.
Sorry, I thought he was the one up closer, so I didn't know that was him.
They go for their second strike for a natural 20.
Oh, fuck. Well,
I'm gonna reduce this damage.
sorry, God, like I can
Have
only
that
save you
left.
once.
That's 14 slashing.
Significantly less. I only got 5 off of it
14
that time.
damage.
So 9.
As you see, like as they bring down or whatever they're using to
But I'm
attack
at
me,
110
red
to
kind
HP.
of-
Is Rao doing the Shakti thing where you just like stop the brunt of the attack? The force, I mean psionics.
Yeah.
basically.
All right. Blue, it's your turn.
Okay. So if I can see the map correctly, there's one to my left, and then there's one in front of Gothak. I'm still learning the minis. So sorry.
Yeah, there's one like immediately to your right, basically.
Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and give that one 2 attacks.
Okay.
The first one. Oh, it was almost a nat 20, but it's a 10.
Now, puts its sword where yours is and pushes you off.
Shit. Good roll. Okay, try again. That's better. Natural 18 for a 26 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. Then that damage will be, and I am going to add a smite onto it. Why did it not show me what the damage is going to be? I think it's so 9 damage initially, and then I have an additional d8 of radiant plus 6 radiant.
Okay.
And then is this thing undead?
Yes.
Okay, so that will be 3d8 radiant. For an additional 18 radiant damage.
Nice. Looks bloodied as the sand begins leaking from it.
Cool. And then I would like to bonus action Misty Step. Oh, can I not take my seahorse with me if I do that though?
Correct.
Okay, then I'm actually I'll just take the opportunity attack and move closer to Shauna, like on the other side of Gothak. I want to be around more people, essentially.
Okay. So you go to move, and it will try to up attack for 15.
Miss.
All right. So blue moves on the other side of Gothic. Kind of up and over. And Creed, it's your turn.
Wow, where am I?
You're the shark.
I know that.
As soon as the hand moves there, show you.
Yeah, you're right there.
See.
All right. I'll go the closest one that's wounded, that's nearest to my allies.
Okay, so you're the one that's nearest to Gothic on your side then?
Yep. Now I'm gonna go in for a chomper chomp. All right. Does 26 hit?
That hits.
All right. The shark's gonna go in for a little taste test, and they'll do a 23 damage in a bite.
Nice.
Nice.
Num 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 num. And I'll be the end of the shark's turn.
Okay. It's gonna, at the end of your turn, try to do another attack against Gothic.
Not appreciated.
I think the DM has it out for you, man.
It's 11.
No, I'm in the front. That's miss. I'm just in the front. So
Okay, so next. Alright, the one sort of center here. Interesting. Alright. Blue, they kind of look at you for a moment, reach out their hand, claw, and I need you to make a wisdom save.
Okay. Got a plus 10 to this, so it shouldn't be too bad. 22.
All right. You see this dark energy of water try to grasp your throat, and you just, as though it's trying to hold all of you together, and you shake your head, and it's like an illusion, and it vanishes. Oh,
All right. Oh, yeah.
it's their turn. Here. Yep. The other one in the back's going to move forward. It's pretty much going to try to hit Gothic here. And that'll be 12 to hit, which will miss. And 16 to hit, which will miss.
yup.
Nice.
And then on the other side, the shark's been hitting Gothic. Is still going to try to grab Gothic here. And 26 to hit.
That does hit.
Okay. In that case, it's going to go ahead and do grapple.
Is he
Grab
within
you.
10 feet of me?
Nope.
Oh, well, are you sure? That's okay.
You move to the other side.
yeah, it's okay. That's fine. I'll get you next time, buddy.
It's okay.
That is going to go ahead and go for a bite attack. For 19, which will miss. It does have you grappled. Gothic, it's your turn.
Okay, so I'm grappled. Can I break out?
Try, yeah.
Okay, is that in athletics?
Yep.
Okay. I will bonus action get big. Can it grapple a creature a size larger than it?
It can.
Okay. Then I will break out. Let's see. Grapple just imposes what? Disadvantage on attacks?
No, it doesn't do that. It just reduces your movement to 0.
Oh, then I'll just beat the shit out of this guy.
Okay.
I'm not gonna waste my turn trying to break out when I can just hit him with 3 attacks. First one is a 19 to hit.
Yeah, as its mouth, you can see now large teeth trying to grasp at your neck. Yeah, it hits.
All right. That'll be 27 points of damage. Second one, I will Great Weapon Master this one.
Okay.
That'll be 16 to hit.
That hits.
All right. Wrong dice. Oh no, that was the right dice. Alright, so that's gonna be 31 points of damage.
with that, as the damage hits, it explodes and the pink sand goes back into the vortex.
All right, and then I'm just gonna move on to the next one. Great Weapon Master, this one as well. That'll be a 15 to hit. Or no, sorry, 14 to hit.
14 to hit. That will miss.
Yes. Okay. That's the end of my turn.
Okay. Then Presley.
It's just the one that's gone, right?
Right.
I will get within range of Gothic to give him a warding bond, so I'll give him the platinum ring. So I try not to get hit too much now.
Presley goes up to Gothic and gives him the ring. And Rossester, it's your turn. Oh, anything else?
No. Is the vortex still swirling even though Gothic's not holding onto the bowl, or is it calming down?
As let go, it does seem to be calming down.
Okay. And yeah, that would be my turn.
Okay.
I've got a fun boy in front of me. I see there.
Yeah.
All right. Let me think. What I'm gonna do. Yeah, I'm just gonna unload into him. I'm just gonna kind of just go all out. It's 3 attacks, but they're all gonna be normal. No advantage. Does a 16 hit?
Hits.
Nice. $16 again. All right, we got 2 hits. And I'll do the third one in a second. Gosh, we're not rolling great damage though. It's a little better. 17. I'm gonna psionic die on this as well. I don't get my sneak. 17. I'm going to take my bonus action. Which will be 17 to hit, which will also hit.
Yep.
So we're looking at 29 damage so far, psychic. We're moving on 29 plus 6, 35. I'm going to action surge.
Nice.
At 35, going again. Using my inspiration, because I want this to keep going in a cool way. There we go, that's a lot higher, that's better. 21 to hit, will hit. 35, 42 psychic damage. And the last one will be a 24 to hit.
That's
25 plus 10. 45 psychic damage.
10 more. How do you want to kill it?
Basically, you guys, I just start force choking this guy. I just start force choking him, and I just and you just see me go, power!
Yeah. Streams
I look
of
at you.
psychic energy move forward.
I look at Gothic and I say, do it. And then I guess I'll, yeah, I'm pretty good where I am. I'll stay here. I'm nice. I'm cozy.
Right. Absolutely. Then, with that, with the other one gone, there's just shock, and they all become pink dust and circle back into the vortex.
In the background doing Fortnite dances.
Oh, nice. They just left.
Cool. Does that mean we can keep the Tupperware?
Around it, there still is now the slowly swirling vortex.
Well.
Were we able to move it at all, or did it do all that when we tried?
Seemed to do that when you grabbed it.
Okay. Maybe we should just let it be for now.
We can always come back for
Well,
it.
I still have it.
You still have it. You still have it. Okay.
Well, I assume I thought no, to attack you would have had to let it go.
Oh, I would have to hold it with both hands. I did not.
Yeah,
understand
it's like real big. Yeah.
It's okay,
Okay.
Gothic. I can grab onto it.
No, I can do it again. I mean, I don't
Are you
really
sure?
care.
I'm pretty strong.
Do
And
we really want to do that
Are you
again?
wise?
I'm wise, yeah. Pretty
Okay,
wise.
yeah, no, if they're wise, yeah, no, let them have it.
Okay, so you basically it seemed like that was able to dissipate because you let it go. Might have continued.
I say we just leave it. Yeah.
Okay.
Gothic, maybe you can take some designs of it and we can try to recreate it later.
Okay, sure.
Mentally, because we're underwater, you can't really sketch right now.
Don't worry, Gothic. I can save a scrying for it, so I can give you more details on it later too if you need it.
Okay, I'll just take some mental notes about it right now then.
I'll take mental notes of this location. 1,000 feet under.
Now we've encountered the room and the memory swirl tunnel of scariness.
Yeah. And you see there are more strands in the same way that you saw before, Zarim, that lead from this seemingly to other places. If you want to follow the unfolding pulse.
How many more streams?
Here there are 3 streams.
Let's see. Looks like we've got 3 paths we can follow from here, you guys.
Does one of them look slightly more ominous than the other two?
Not just yet.
Are they all going down and
I mean, you
deeper?
get this was like whatever this was probably a huge complex, so there's a lot to potentially see.
Right.
They all do look like they're going deeper.
I was just wondering if I looked down a path and then like a music started playing, like an Elden Ring boss. Yeah. It's like, well, not that one. Let's go to the right. I mean, I always feel like I used to always go right, and then I heard like nobody went to the left, so I started only going left. I say left.
I
Which
like
left? Okay. Go left.
Sure. Yeah, left. Let's go left.
Oh my god, I think this is the first time everybody's taking me seriously. I have to ride this. Guys, I'm a good person, I swear.
So you're going first, right?
Those who pick the directions have to lead.
Yep.
That's fair.
It's true. It's the law.
I'm really bad at swimming though. You guys catch on really quickly why I've been staying behind you.
You'll be alright.
Doesn't look alright. It does the job, but gosh. You think and you're like, I think my nephew's a little bit better than that. It's just kind of like
All right. Here, as you move down, you come into you see before you a room that has several desks, comfortable couches, and a few open books, and a fire burning. And it seems here that the water can't penetrate the bounds of this, what was once a room.
oh god, thank you. To not be wet. I go in.
As you do, you feel the gravity immediately pull you to the floor.
I hit the floor.
And as your weight hits it, it kind of turns upside down, but you stay rooted to the floor. To lose kind of balance, not just kind of your own way of thinking.
I'm gonna go kind of soggily take a look at those books and yell back, It's dry and gravity in here. And
It's
there's a
very
fire.
warm too, because of the fire. Yeah.
It's warm. There's a fire. We have books. Gosh, if only I'd brought more food, tea.
What do
Yeah,
you
Zarm
do?
will follow. Yeah, Zarm
Oh,
will
yeah.
follow.
Okay.
And pop
Yeah.
in. Although
Look-
Zarm will
look
kind
out
of look
this
around,
match.
see if there looks like there's anything that looks fishy, any traps or anything like that, before sitting down and
Alright.
enjoying the fire, looking at the books.
I'll stay outside with the shark.
Glub glub.
Okay. All right. You look, and roll your investigation check.
Gotcha.
That is 24.
24.
That is a 27.
Nice. Nothing appears to be trapped. You do see a very tiny green crystal that has rolled underneath a couch. As you pull it up, you see a note. It simply reads, "Dear students, if you lose your time stone, you will not be issued another one. This is your only warning."
Time stone. Guys, this was a school.
Yeah, it's the Alabaster
where?
Academy.
Oh, but I think I think kids died here, and I turned around like pretty recently. Kids died here. This is like a please return to sender kind of deal.
Zarm's the dean, so
It's a
he has to
time
deal with that.
What's a
Take him
time
into his
stone? By
office.
the way?
I don't know how to fill out that paperwork. Don't look at me.
And as you
I-
look, you see a device that resembles a glass clock sits on the edge of the desk with a slot in one side that looks like it's large enough to hold a gem.
Oh well.
And you kind of look at it, and there's almost like a knowledge download, Zarm, as and this is able to distort time within the bounds of the room. In fact, it is called a minute press.
Oh. Okay.
Now that wouldn't have been what was keeping the water out, right?
It doesn't seem to be. It seems like
Okay.
another enchantment's here.
Okay.
Once activated, every minute on the outside, an hour passes in the chamber. And after 8 hours in the chamber, the power is gone. And it powers down.
We could use this for an impromptu long rest.
Yeah,
We
we
should
can
save
rest in
this.
here. Yeah,
We
for sure.
definitely could.
I
We
don't.
should
I
come
don't. Do you guys need a hard rest right now?
Is it the room or is it just the clock and the sound?
It expands to the room. So the
Yeah,
full
but is it the clock that makes it expand, or is it the whole room that makes it? The stone.
I'm
Can
not
we take this
qualified enough
clock
to
and the
answer that question.
stone with us in the bag?
Oh, does the clock look like it's attached in a similar way to the memory basin?
It looks like there's arcane stuff that it's meant to be in this room. You see other bits in like kind of on the floor that were meant to enclose its effect.
Okay.
It's definitely
Yeah, the magic's tied to this room specifically, so we'd have to come back here if we want to rest later. Which we can do, we just have to make sure and follow the streams.
We can use it on our way out. We're probably definitely going to need it.
Yeah. Does anybody need a rest right now? Does anybody want to? I think we haven't been down here too long yet. But
Gathak, do you just need like a potion? I feel like you got.
No,
it.
I am pretty much full health.
Oh, well, great. I think we should just kind of keep this in the back
Yeah.
pocket then, and then like if we realize we're about to go into a nasty little brawl, we can do a little
Yeah.
backtrack.
definitely, we get a quick rest.
I think we should save in case Sheila shows up.
That's a good idea too.
Ooh, do
Okay,
you think
yeah.
if times get tough and it's last second, if I throw it at the ground, it'll stop time?
Messing around with being the time wizard, I'd say messing around with time like that, it's gonna be very chaotic, and you just don't want to see the results of that.
You're right. You should have it. I toss it to you.
Half your body could end up,
I've
in
thrown
one
the gem
place,
to you.
and the other half on another time. Oh, thank you.
Okay. As Zarm, since you're in here, you investigate the book. Your grimoire begins to vibrate.
Ooh.
That's an odd thing to program in, but I respect you.
I don't know what this one does.
I'll open it up and turn to a page and start writing.
You
Or
pull.
see if there's writing.
Yeah, you grab it, and the central gems on the front beam into a book on the desk. And it begins to flip and shutter, and two bright arcane. I'm sorry, actually, this is multiple bright arcane arcs of various colors zoom out into the ocean.
Uh-oh.
Zarm, what'd you do?
I didn't do
And
anything. The book did it.
Then two purple arcs return to the book, and it moves itself open. Memory banks damaged. Archives destroyed. Pulse signal weakened. Can only recover one record. Please circle. And there are two spells that you can choose from for this to get from the remaining records it seems to have found of the library. At least from this point.
Okay.
One is called Arcane Break.
Arcane Break, like B-R-E-A-K.
Yep.
Okay.
And the other is called Paper Mache Simulacrum.
Ooh. And does it give any idea of like what they do, or do I just kind of have to pick?
You can pick.
Arcane Break is too juicy to pass on. It's got to be Arcane Break.
Boo!
Okay. And then in your spell book fills out Arcane Break, which I'll throw in here. Where's my Monday? This is my Monday. Put it in general.
Plot twist. Arcade break is just how you call up a magical break for when the union allows it.
That's great.
Break time's up, guys. You gotta go back out there now.
No, my arcane break is 30 minutes. I started it when the crow called and the sun was halfway through the second branch. You fuck off.
Hey.
All right,
can't
I threw
use
Arcane
time.
Break in general.
That's fantastic. Okay, cool. Very cool. Awesome.
Hey,
That's
Shauna,
in
get
there
that
now, like,
portent
prepared.
ready.
Holy shit, you could oh my god, that's a big one.
Uh-huh.
That's
Alright.
a big one. You can
And
Fuck
that's
other
prepared
guys
now
with
in my
that.
spellbook, or I have to prepare it on a long rest?
You have to prepare it. It is
Okay,
in
sorry.
your spellbook, though.
It's in the spellbook, okay.
Just for the heck of it, I'll put the one you didn't choose for fun.
Oh
oh,
no.
just a tease. It's this one. Paper mache.
That's all good.
Oh, you could have gotten a Fran.
Yeah, that would have been a good one too.
Could've
See,
made Matthew
I
another
told
voice.
you, Zarm.
I know.
I think they're both pretty good. So
Yeah, those are both fun.
You would have to
Those
carry
are both great.
pounds of paper.
That's already the wizard life, man.
Weight is meaningless when you have a Githok there.
That would be so cool though if he like had a book and he opened it and then just all the pages
Yeah.
flew out of the book and like.
Or like someone kidnaps Zara. We've stored you in a paper factory. There's no escape.
Ooh.
No escape.
You fool!
I'm locked in here with you.
You think you're locked in here with me? No.
Fuck, I've
I'm
been
not.
calling this entire place the library. Where are you gonna run out of paper?
Facts.
Okay,
All right.
cool. I guess we'll head back out to the rest of the group. And we took left as the first option. We just got to keep track from here.
Sorry, are you okay?
Alright.
You're like sweating a little bit, man.
Alright, new spells. This is jack you up.
Oh, is that like a? Is that like a drug for wizards? Like,
No, I'm good.
I'm looking at you side eye.
I'm good.
There is, as you look, more arcane lines that move from here. If you want to take another left one, I suppose you could.
How many are there this time?
3 others.
3. Okay, yeah, we'll have to get sure. I'm keeping track of it in my notebook here.
I have to expand my notes because I didn't know it would be such a big map. New page.
Move down further. And it's around you. You see like bits of floating material, some suspended, some just moving. You see what looks like 3 different dragon skeletons, bit shadowed, but somehow still somewhat together. Their magic keeping them, residual magic keeping them just enough to be able to be recognized. You see one room totally waterlogged. The gravity still holding everything together, including a gnome clutching a book, their mouth wide open, eyes wide. Different sea creatures eating at their dead skin.
Circle of life. Zob, do you want that book? I can get that book for you.
Careful.
I telekinetic movement it from across wherever we are, just to us.
Okay. Make intelligence saving throw.
I'm thought I had proficiency in those. How close am I to blue?
I
Up the mat. Sorry, paladins, man.
Oh, that was. It's not great, but it was almost a nat 1. That's an 11.
an 11.
If I'm close to blue.
Or a 16.
Where's 16? Yeah,
Okay. 16 still fails. So it's
Okay,
fine.
good.
As you move it, it seems like the line of psionic energy from you to the book lights up purple and then black as you feel your brain being invaded. And there is screams. You feel your lungs fill up with water. You look, you're not in the body of your own body, but this gnomish body clinging. You're in your thoughts. You're like, who am I? What's my name? What's my name? I never learned my name. As the last bits of breath move out, and you're gonna gain 2 levels of exhaustion.
This is why we don't go grabbing things that you
I
don't know.
didn't. I used psychic power. I thought that was safe.
Glub glub.
Not touching it.
Whoever
And
built
how
this
did it
place is
affect
pretty
you?
powerful.
Your mind
gonna be
touched
big
it.
stuff. Yeah.
And it's magic.
Not usually how that works.
We're in a magic place. You gotta be
Do
careful.
I at least have the book?
No.
Okay, so you guys watch this. I'm like, yeah, Zion, let me get this book. It gets halfway, and I just kind of like, oh no.
No, it didn't even. You touched it, and just the shock of it disrupted your power and just put the line of energy back to you.
Hey,
Zarm, I
Ralph.
still have advantage on intelligence saves, right?
That's up to Matt on how long it would have taken to
As that-
travel in between floors. It's an hour duration, and it was before our first level that we hit. So
You can have it again. You
Okay.
can still have it. So
I'm going to try to
Also
grab the book.
Be within.
okay.
I'm going to pull
This is
Blue
getting
with
so
me
meta.
as I try to grab the book.
Hey, Ralph.
Time it would be a 16 plus 5.
Technically,
So-
you had the book in your memories.
That's a natural 20 without Blue, even. So that's a 28 on intelligence
Shauna
save.
has foreseen this again.
Okay.
Go, Shauna. Go, Shauna. Go.
I
Go,
almost
Shauna,
passed
go,
out. My
Shauna, go.
eyes roll back, but then I roll back, but like from the bottom. And it's like
You
that's
just
not how
watch
that
Shauna like just walk over and pick it up like nothing happened. No.
Is there a spell
like,
to
how did
steal
you-
people's luck?
Okay. The book breaks free. Um. It floats towards Shauna. And you have it. You know two things instantaneously, Shauna. One, this book wants you to attune to it. Two, you have found a second Grimoire Infinitus.
Nice. Because we needed another one. To cause more problems for us.
Oh, did I help?
Good job. Good job.
We got it. Great.
I can't believe
next
that
room,
we.
please.
And those are.
Yeah.
Are those on the level of vestiges?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right. So now we have two vestiges.
We have
Oh.
three, actually.
It says right in it too that there are multiple grimoires
Yeah.
probably made,
Yeah.
so it is possible for there to be a few.
So is this dormant version, Matt? Just to check.
Yes, this would be dormant for now.
Yeah.
For
That's
now.
awesome.
But I
That's-
will. Like, guys, I need
You-
like an hour.
Yeah, you should attune to that.
It'll tune instantly to you.
Oh, okay. Then I am going to unattune the Staff of Frost.
Okay.
I'll take that if you don't want it.
Here you go, Craig. Here's another staff.
Not right now, I'm a shark.
Oh,
I'll
Okay,
hold on to it.
so that is pretty awesome.
That is dope.
Okay, so
We need to find the other ones and just have all of our wizards attuned to 3 of these.
Who needs the Book of Vecna when you have these?
okay, sorry. I got to get my narrative going. I apologize. I got to switch music for this. I can't say what I'm about to say to this calm music. All right,
man.
so
some shit about to go down.
It's supposed to go down.
The books must fight to be Alpha Book. Whoever wins merges together and absorbs all of the power. Sorry.
okay, we'll go with this.
Charm's the real big bad evil.
So,
Zarm and Shauna absorbed together.
I'm helping.
shh, the two grimoires close. An arc of energy forms between them and between Shauna and Zarm. There is a pulse of stillness. You see the free floatiness of this whole area Just the bits and speckles of light and creatures all come to an absolute standstill. The rotation of the halls and the rooms, even above, below, you see different floors, they suddenly stop. And more arcs of energy flow out. 25 in all from the two books. You see each one seems to be going to a single floor. And it seems to be pulling things together. You see the floors rushing towards you. And they assemble one next to the other, forming a straight path below. Not everyone comes back. And only 3 ultimately that you haven't visited yet return. The others inextricably separated, too damaged for even these books. You see a room full of clockwork pieces on the floor. Another one that sits with a large tear in it. Not in it, in the sea around it, and you see a flow of water, even in the stillness, spilling out into the tear itself. And you look into the tear, it's vast and dark. And from other experiences, you recognize it as the astral plane. And yet one more. 2. Sorry, I messed this up. 2 more. And there's a floor with what was once seemingly 5 containers, now containing 3 cylinders holding an item, arcane energy swirling protectively around them. And then one more that, from the looks of it, looks so much like the engine room of the tower that you have recovered before. However, the crystal is missing and not there. But with the book swirling around, you see a thin line like you've seen before go down, down, down below where you are currently. A button floats up. Little golden name tag attaches to Shauna. It says Dean Shauna.
We were gonna open a school anyway.
A tag on Zarm. Your thing moves to you. Golden Dean Zarm changes to platinum and now reads Headmaster.
Is that a promotion or a demotion? I don't know how schools work.
That was a promotion. Rochester.
Oh!
Guys, it's clearly Cogworks, not to be mistaken with Hogwarts.
Did one of the platforms that float up to us look like one with murals on it, like in
No.
the previous tower?
No. Everything about this tower seems to be more ancient and also more like haphazardly put together. Like it doesn't quite match.
Well,
In
Dean
kind of
Shauna-
this,
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
sorry, in kind of this crazy thing, you see other like bits and bobs have been put on the water. You see ruined maps far beyond recovery. What looks like clearly at least 200 spell books ruined, destroyed. Cracked items, tomes. You estimate just thousands of pages, tens of thousands of books. So much lost. But this is what's left. What would you like to do?
I don't know about you guys, but this gnome might know something about the books, probably. He's as old as this building is. Should we take him with?
This might be the gnome. Oh, well, I don't know that it was a gnome's name necessarily that had the memory jar from a year ago, but it kind of sounded like a gnome name. Maybe
He
this
just
is
kinda-
that.
He just seemed dead when I was there.
Can anyone speak with Dead here?
I can
That's-
tomorrow.
I really don't want to.
Can you after resting?
Yes, after a rest, I can.
Well, we can quickly rest if we need to.
But then what if we use up stuff and then there's like something big later?
No, that's true. That's true.
We could come back again.
Well, we only have one stone to.
And also,
Well, we also
we also
need
have
to
this other
in-
trail leading straight down too. That
I
might
wonder
be-
if this place also has a book like the other one.
Oh, maybe we could replace the
the
book in the
brimstone.
other one with this one. Or we
So
could
that's
just
what
keep
we're
both.
here
Oh, they-
for,
yeah,
is
they-
hopefully.
Knockmath would still have it.
I do think we should continue on.
I agree. So the way that your description is, Matt, those things all kind of assembled, and now it's closer to us, or we saw them assemble kind of at a distance.
Those things are close to you.
They're
So
close
there are
to us.
these places you can explore. You get the sense that what you came here for, the Broomstone engine, is it looks like it's been removed.
Yeah.
And gone down. You can explore these floors and then go down, or you can go down, or one of these floors, whatever you would like to do.
Should we explore these rooms?
Yeah, top to bottom, you know. Make sure we don't get ambushed from behind.
Presley will grab the gnome and put him in the bag of colding, so that way.
God. Oh. There's so many. Can we take the animals that are eating him off of him
There's-
first, though?
I have the food separate. Don't hurry.
Oh, you just grabbed him right
But-
up. didn't you?
What is
Okay.
so rotten? It is waterlogged, moldy. Things are
He
eating
needs
it.
a
Can't
proper rest.
It is resting. Can we just take his clothes or something if you need to study it or whatever? Jesus. Natural
Presley,
progression.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you one chance here. I need you to make a perception check. DC 18.
Oh no.
Oh no,
5.
almost there.
Give me a moment.
We just hear the rolling of dice.
I'm within 10 feet of everybody. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm pretty sure he swam away and did
I'm
this.
just kidding.
Look, I know I'm by Blue because Blue said they're by me.
Okay.
And clearly me is relative because I orbit.
Okay.
I'm scared.
Never mind. So, you go whoop, put them in, and there is a white energy blast coming out, and it recedes. And you see a lot of body parts, different things floating in the air. but no Presley.
Oh fuck! It's everywhere. God damn it!
That
don't
thing had a
make
big of holding on it, didn't it? Yes, it did.
Mhm.
Oh my god. Yep. This is why we check bodies before we put bodies with.
Wait, but if Presley's bags of holding go into the other bag of, was that the?
Presley put the body with the bag of holding into a bag of holding.
So that's the black hole that.
Yeah,
But where's
that's what just happened.
Presley gone. Presley gone. Presley gone to astral dimension. Presley made
wait.
new
Is
character.
Everything
Presley on the
within
astral
10
plane?
feet.
There's a
He's
room
a-
right there that has a tear into the astral plane. We can go save
fuck,
you
let's go.
guys.
We
We
Well,
need to go now.
let's go.
We're right back.
Yeah, let's go to the tear in the astral plane. Let's see if Presley's right
Definitely
on the other
not going
side.
on a detour.
If we yell his name, do you think he'll just like come to this exit?
We have to find
I don't. Do you have a map of the astral plane?
Going on a detour to
No.
save Presley.
It's very big.
He'll be fine.
Not every Creed. I cannot stress this enough. Not everybody is magical. Presley is, but not that.
Okay, so. Oh my gosh.
I love how
Okay.
the one person that has locate creature is the one that just disappeared.
We can really locate the hell out of him. So
I
I
can
mean, he could locate a shark now. Just bring that up.
Okay, I need to get to it.
Oh my god.
I'm like
And
lost.
you
it.
thought we weren't going to space. Ha.
Maybe if
I
we
found
just.
the fast track button.
What if we just stand by the tear and he uses locate creature on us?
Okay, so they go to a random place in the astral plane.
Never mind.
Oh no.
Presley was never seen from again. The end.
Oh my god.
Well, hopefully.
This is how we lose our cleric.
No, wait.
No, this is how our cleric lost us. I would like to
Okay.
be clear. This is how our cleric lost us.
But in the end, Presley found the Raven Queen.
Okay.
He was sent to her door personally.
Okay. So. Okay.
I just want it known. This is
There
how
it is.
Presley. Presley lost us. We did not lose him.
He always wanted to use two bags of holding together.
I thought it was gonna be me.
So what happens to the? Did he have the other one off of?
He had
his
the
first-
bag of holding.
No, not the bag of holding. The bag of gleaming.
No.
No.
Ralph has
Golding.
that. Golding.
Holding.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah,
no,
Ralph has
that
that.
one he did not have.
Ralph.
Oh,
I
thank
do a little
goodness.
jig and you
Rao
hear
has that one?
ka-ching, ka-ching.
I gave it to Ralph because he's
Okay.
always asking for money. So this way
Well,
he
Rao
can.
definitely should not be in
You
charge
gotta
of
have
that.
the-
All right.
He's like
So
a
Presley. You open your eyes and you find yourself floating in blackness.
Okay, what just happened?
Happened.
What did Ralph do to the body? These interns, you can't trust them. I'm gonna do a divination. My what's it? Not channel divinity. Where is
Try to
it?
speak to the Raven Queen.
The divine intervention. Let's go back.
I'm sure she'll
Alright.
answer the next time.
Really hope you get it.
If he rolls this, holy shit.
You can roll
Okay.
like a 10.
It's a 10.
You got this.
96. I went the opposite direction.
Wrong.
I think the Raven Queen wants you to be there, Rao. I
Yeah,
mean,
the
not
gods are
Rao,
like,
Presley.
absolutely no.
Whoever you
Why does
may
everybody
be.
think it was me?
Rousley.
I don't know if I have anything that can help me right now. Let's see. Am I damaged at all? Am I hurt anyway?
No.
No? Do I have all my items?
Mhm.
Okay. Just not the bag of clothing anymore.
No.
Obviously.
Alright, and he's just gonna,
I mean, he's probably fine, right?
Do you have sending?
I don't have it prepared. I have stuff to go into a dungeon.
Hey, Rao.
No.
This time it's not you
That's
who's
me.
dying.
Like,
I
Share
know.
patience.
I just have a raise.
Just take a quick nap, and then you can come back to us, right?
Uh,
Just-
As
Can I
we're
cast banishment on myself?
Oh,
Technically, but
you may not wind up back here.
Yes, it would put you onto your home plane.
Randomly, though, wouldn't it?
Yeah. You may be like on another planet or in the Underdark.
Presley just ends up in the Raven Queen's
But yeah,
domain.
but before I do that, would Presley know that he's not on the same plane? Or
I think you'd have a pretty good idea.
alright, then.
All right,
Presley winds up.
let's take our break. It was a great time.
Weren't
Holy
expecting that one.
I think the
That's how you wanted it to go, right, Matt? Yeah.
I think the
Intentional.
clutch move here was to be a shark because I couldn't pull that off.
How did no one else check the body?
Because you were the first one to go up to it.
It's not our
We didn't have a
fault.
chance to go
You
up.
did not check the
Mhm.
body.
I think the
That's
DM's brain
awesome.
needs to catch up here. All right, 11:15 p.m. We're come back and we'll see what the crap we're gonna do. See you soon.
Side quest.
Nah, we'll just send out a flyer looking for a new cleric. Last one sent themselves into an astral plane, never seen again.
By the way, my backup, one of my backup characters, he's in Nicodrana. So if we don't get Presley back, he is somewhat close.
I see.
It was nice knowing you, Presley.
Oh my gosh.
I wonder what this gnome spirit's thinking and whatever afterlife they're in. Like, this.
They're probably
What?
laughing. I feel like gnomes are vindictive.
All right. All right. So quite simply, let's just time out and talk about what we're going to do. I think is the thing as I've been contemplating this a little bit. So because we just double check something, I was looking so many crazy things up. Not a whole lot of time.
Yeah, all my divination stuff I do not have prepared.
I do have sending prepared, so we can at least send you a message on the way to the tear.
But the
I was
real
gonna say-
question is, do you know Presley?
Zarm, we
Oh,
could use
just
that
kidding.
minute long rest, and I could prepare scrying and locate creature and stuff like that.
Okay.
We could go get IDOC.
We
Hey,
could.
Ralph.
We could do that.
Hey, we need a favor.
Hey, Ral, we need you to go back to the Myriad, explain that we don't need them for that whole assassination thing. We need them to go find Presley, you know? Smooth things over with them.
Okay.
No, just kidding.
So we can do a search for Presley and yeah, I think just what do we want to do? I think if we're down to explore what it looks like to get Presley and to do this, I think we're good. It's definitely a track thing.
I'm a
And-
shark. I have no hard feelings right now.
And I'm very good with kind of playing what timey-wimey in order to just do something interesting and see how that's going to wind up. You know, I was just thinking for myself, I didn't want to do something cheap. Personally, though, Jeb, I don't know. I don't want you to feel like totally screwed over and cheap.
No, don't worry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because it seemed kind of sucky, but I'm like,
No, it's Presley. Yeah, I did it. Yeah, Presley did it.
Okay.
He didn't have checked the body, thinking otherwise because someone grabbed the book and assuming with the book being in hand, someone would have already gone over. Presley would have just like, okay, since that's already been taken care of, he would have taken the body to take care of.
Yeah. Okay. So I think let's do this then. They're sitting in the waters. What do you guys want to do? I think Zarm and Shauna pretty much know exactly what happened. Seeing the explosion, they have a real good idea. What do you want to do?
All right, Zarm, let's make our way back to that room, I think.
Yeah, I'll do a sending right away. And Presley, what is going on? Do you know where you are? It looks like there was probably a bag in a bag.
Hold on. Before you
Roll the
respond.
die.
Yeah, 'cause it's across planes.
Yeah, I need a D100.
I mean, technically, the message would still send. It just wouldn't go to the recipient. I'm pretty
43.
sure.
43. Okay, Presley, you get it. The message.
All right. Is it 25 words or less, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So Zarm, what do you say again?
I don't remember exactly what it was. Presley, what happened? Do you know where you are? Seems like a bag in a bag situation.
What are you calling a bag in a bag situation? never been a part of, and it's just dark and I'm floating.
Yeah, you guys, he's definitely on the astral plane. He's just floating. He's just floating.
Okay, well, before we rush into anything, I think we should stop and think. Because what are we going to do? March into the astral plane?
That's why I say we should take that rest within that minute and take that long rest, and I can get scrying. And we can find out where he's at.
Okay. Any other ideas?
We go down to that tear and march down into the astral sea and get back Presley.
I mean, yes, that's the best chance, Blue.
Okay.
Do you have to be on the same plane of existence for scrying?
Yes, I do, so I'll have to go into the astral sea and scry.
Oh boy.
And there's no guarantee that that tear will let us back out.
Yeah.
Or
I
he
mean-
could banish himself onto the material plane, and then you can scry him from there.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of down for whatever, but we also have a job to do.
I know that, but this is the job of Presley, and we can't just leave him.
Well, Presley can get himself back.
Technically,
know
he
where that will be.
exited himself.
We can't leave him behind. We at least have to make a plan. We can rest and only take a few minutes. I think, maybe an hour or two isn't going to put us so far behind that we can't do the job. We had enough of a head start. We've got a little bit of time. Anybody have any objections to going to rest? Figuring out a plan?
I mean, the astral sea is relatively infinite, so he's anywhere on that plane of existence. I'm not saying that we leave him. I'm just saying that we should think a little bit
Yes, but if he was to banish
about our
himself
time
back,
concerned. Yeah.
and he was wanting to end up in Wildmount anywhere, because we don't know where he'll end up, how would we get to him? And how would we get to us?
Well,
So
you just
here-
send him
here's
to
the thing.
ask.
If he's on the same plane of existence as us, we can find him or he can find us. If he's not on the same plane of existence, that's a much more difficult problem.
I'll do another third level sending.
Presley, do you have a way to banish or bring yourself back to this plane?
I can. Yeah, I got 3. I can do a banishment on myself yet.
We'll just confirm that to the group. He can banish himself back. He's got that ready to go.
I mean, our biggest, at least my biggest concern, is getting the engine. Once we have the engine, I'm not opposed to going after Presley. Because then even if everybody else gets here, it's not like they're able to get it. Because we have it.
Gathok, some of us wouldn't be here if Presley wasn't around when we were fighting.
I'm not saying that we don't save him.
No, that's not what I mean. I mean, if Presley's not around and one of us goes down, we're down.
Well, technically, I can revive people. Not the time, but I get what you're saying.
Jeez,
Right.
Son, how could you forget about Blue? How could
Oh,
you
I'm
make her
sorry.
feel like that?
I'm sorry. Blue, I'm sorry. Yeah, okay, great.
Okay, we
So
just
do
met.
have
You don't
that.
know my abilities.
Yeah, we're still learning.
So I guess message Presley and ask him if he's okay with banishing himself and waiting.
Well, hold up. Before we waste some more spell slots, why don't we decide and come to a consensus on what we want? We know what we can do, and we know what he can do, and we know that he can get back here, which is our biggest concern. So, do we want to go after him? Do we want him to banish himself? Do we want to try and get the engine and then flee? Like,
I see what you're saying. Have him wait, and then
Yeah.
see if we can get him, and then banish is the last option.
yeah.
I
and
think
then
the
banish as
engine
last
would be the
resort.
most logical.
What was that?
I think getting the engine would be the most logical, because then we have two options on how to get them.
Right. And I'm also thinking that it's a great excuse to just go to the astral plane, but it's also a really good escape
Yeah.
because we don't want to fight everybody on the way out. So we can let the ship up above know, hey, return to port. We got this. Whether we do or not. And then find a different way back. Because they'll wait for the engine. As long as no one else has it, they don't really care as long as it gets to them eventually. I mean, I'm sure that they would prefer sooner than later, but they said that they only gave us a 24-hour head start. So,
Yeah, that's true.
go find the
Alright.
engine.
I'll do that third level sending. That my last. I'm gonna use the Pearl of Power charge to on this one save a third level, and Presley, engine is close. Plan is to go get that, and then try and find a way to get you. Are you safe for now?
For now, yes. If anything goes wrong in the meantime, I will try to banish myself. Otherwise, I'll wait to hear from you. Or you wait to hear from me.
All right. Oh, I can't do it. No. Duh. Okay. All right. Yeah, he's safe for now. He said if anything happens, he'll banish himself, and then let us know.
Just sounds
Okay.
bad.
I banish myself.
We then detoured and never found
Well,
it again.
Well, we should try and hurry. So let's. Which path do we go down?
There's one path down.
Yep.
There's no more choosing. The rest is assembled and together. We just go straight down.
All right, then.
follow the
Let's
light.
go.
This must be the Cerberus assembly room. Get it?
Ah.
Because there's like three paths, and now it's one assembly. Get it?
Okay.
I do.
Let's go. You guys, I got a bad feeling about this.
I do too.
Glub glub.
All right. Yeah. Here we go. Let's swim down.
Worst comes to worst, we backtrack and then go get Presley and then try this again.
Yeah. Hopefully that's the worst of the worst. And we'll swim.
Okay. So you start going. So where are you headed again? Sorry.
Following the arcane trail down.
Down.
To the engine.
Okay. You follow it down. Down. The hour time limit definitely has gone off on the spells. And it gets deeper still. Do you think you must be maybe 3,000 feet below? Water breathing, providing what you need. You come to the floor. You see, it seems as though this line has brought you to the base of a sunken mountain. Some type carved deep, large kelp cover a carved deep cave where the line goes into. Within the kelp, you see large crabs, enormous, moving about. Almost standing guard. What would you like to do?
You were muted there, Al.
Sorry? We'll eat real good if we kill him.
Or we could maybe be invisible spellcasters.
Yeah, I got invisibility ready. If I cast it as high as I could, it would be.
I can cast on myself.
As the huge giant crab man, wouldn't you know if they have, I don't know, blind sight or something?
Oh yeah, that's right. When I was a giant crab against the trolls and they blinded us, I could still see. That's a good point, Creed.
How far was it?
Oh, if I had to remember, it would probably be. It's tough to think about the memories of this crab. Probably about 30 feet. It wasn't too far out.
Okay, so invisible, stay 30 feet away from him.
Is it like a cavern? Are there ceilings that some of us could walk on?
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's like cavernous. You see the crabs there. It depends on if there's crabs, and you don't know. There's most. Right now, you see some outside.
I mean, some of us can hit the ceilings.
Do we make a distraction and clear the entrance?
That's true.
I'm a very good distraction.
That would risk whoever's making the distraction.
I could send peanut butter.
You know,
Dare
that's
you?
actually a really good idea.
I have a really bad idea.
You're a monster.
I can summon him back route.
He doesn't forget.
Shark Creed, did you say that you had an idea?
I still have speak with animals up, just pointing that out. Also, I'm pretty sure Rue can talk to them too.
Me and Zarm can also speak with them.
I can try to cast Dominate Beast on one of them. But I don't think
Okay. So is the plan to fight him, or the plan to try and make friends with them?
Or to seduce them. Mm-hmm.
Great.
Definitely
Please don't do
we,
that.
We turn it into our own
I
giant
choose that
crabs.
one.
I
That
had
is
the
an option,
voice
I guess.
opinion of the bard that we don't have.
Someone polymorph me. I'm going in.
Okay, rouse the bard.
I mean, we can try and sneak in and fight if we have to.
I could create fog around us.
We could maybe all three
They
create
can see
fog,
through the fog.
make the distraction with peanut
Oh.
butter, and go
But
invisible.
what's the fog gonna do if they can see through the fog?
Can they see through the fog?
They have
No,
blind
it's
sight.
Sight.
Blind sight. It's not. I can't. It's not visually blocked sight.
I can just turn into a bat.
Underwater.
I mean, technically,
Without a
I
fly
still
swimmer,
have water breathing, so technically,
You wouldn't have a swim speed.
That technically
bats can
with
swim.
blue. Technically,
I
with
could-
blue around, they could swim with fly without penalty.
Yeah.
That'd be very
But if
interesting.
Rouse being the solo distraction, why would we send Blue?
Well, I'm not the one that's making
I
this
can also-
catastrophe, am I?
I can kind of zip zop around with my psychic stuff. So Not for an incredibly long time, but for a little bit.
I mean, they're
Okay,
probably
how
going
about,
to be more inside, so I don't.
how about I polymorph Ral into a whale, and he goes distracts the crabs while we sneak by.
Oh, I'm so down.
I mean, whale
Okay.
shenanigans do seem to work for us.
If you get into trouble, Rao, you have two options: keep going back to the boat, or go through the portal, and we will meet you on the other side.
That sounds about right.
Yep.
But it'll be fine, so we don't have to worry about that. I watched you guys whale out, so I have like a pretty good idea of how to like whale out myself.
I mean, we were land whales at that time. Well, I guess sky whales technically, but
Yeah,
yes,
Skywell, yeah. It was majestic.
kind of like the mystical flying bison, but in whale form.
Exactly. But a whale.
All right, I will walk over. Actually, I just look over to Ral and go, "Here you go."
I just like spread my arms out and I'm like, I accept the whale.
So you become a sperm whale.
I become a sperm whale.
Yep.
What do you do?
I'm gonna say hello to the whale, and they can understand me still.
Hello.
What you do, big fish? That's not fish.
Okay.
Smash.
Go.
Yeah.
The Gathlock's gonna point and say go.
Bye, friend.
Whale Lord use body slam.
Okay, so you. Yeah, I'm gonna say you dive bomb the crabs, and they begin to give chase. And there's a moment where the entrance seems to be clear.
Go, 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 go.
Go. Bum rush it.
Go, go, go.
I dash and go 100 feet.
Okay,
I dash and go 80.
so you come in and you find yourself. There's thick algae and kelp, long strands, pink, red, and blue growing. Eerie green light shines through these caverns. And they twist and they turn. You find they split off different directions.
Does the book light show us a direction to go?
Some of it kind of goes through walls because it just kind of goes a straight line. It doesn't really curve.
Does that give us a general sense of which of these would be better to go through?
It's hard to say. Make a survival check.
Sure. Does someone want to help me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Zarma help with that. Okay.
we'll both help.
22.
Okay.
I'm gonna follow Blue like a puppy.
I only go 60 feet. Creed, you're gonna have to slow down.
As you move, the water is coarse and choppy, moves, trying to push you against the walls as the vines themselves try to wrap around and grasp at you, but somewhat ineffectually. And as you move, the water becomes murky. And you can't see more than 5 feet ahead of you. And as you grasp at the walls, suddenly it seems to open up. And then it's murky. Cannot see. What are you trying to do?
I'll throw out a divine sense.
Okay.
Detect any celestial fiend, undead, or anything affected by the Hallow spell within 60 feet.
Okay. Goes out. You detect a Fey presence.
I will just let the group know.
Faye. What's Faye doing down here?
What isn't Faye doing down here?
That's a good point, I guess.
What direction is it in?
Basically straight ahead.
It's straight ahead. Are we wanting to encounter it?
I think we have no choice.
Yeah, is there an option to not?
How far?
Because I'll take
Turn
that
around.
option.
How far ahead? Can you tell?
I don't think it gives you the exact
It's
distance.
within 60 feet, though.
Be within 60 feet. It's pretty close.
Oh, if it's within 60 feet, I have blind sight of 60 feet. So I'm going to point at it if I can.
Creed is telling me that he can also see it too.
Well, how do you point, Shark?
With my nose,
Snout point.
I just turned and faced directly at it.
It'd be great if they could see more than 5 feet in front of them. Okay. A bolt of energy whips by Blue. As the water ends its murky appearance. And what you do see is a blue woman floating by coral. Almost looks like they're sitting, looking at you, fingers crackling with energy. Close to them is the brimstone engine. They smile. Divers come for the treasure, the secret to travel.
You're not Sheila, are you?
That is my name.
Oh, fuck. Hi. Can we have that book that you're holding next to you?
It's not a book, it's the actual engine.
Oh, can we have that engine?
Why would I have good information that so many of you will come diving for it?
Because you're nice.
Can't you see my collection? And the lights here grow brighter, and you see around 100 floating bodies. Just some with rings of water breathing and other things to come down and dive. So many. You know how many the Elfsarian Union has sent trying to get this little thing?
Little did you know that adventurers are like the minions in video games. It's like, yeah, but they ain't me.
God, I think we're gonna have to fight her.
Matt, because we saw the other engine, do we have an idea of how much that one would weigh by chance? Like, do we have an idea of how heavy it is? Is it like super heavy?
It's about 2,000 pounds.
Damn.
Don't worry about it. Just think about what's happening right now.
Yeah.
Well, he was trying to.
Don't worry about it.
So
Dashula, is it?
Yes.
Your treasures are quite beautiful, I must say. What if we could promise you more?
What would be the point?
Of more treasure?
Yes, the only point of treasure is to spread a rumor about it so people can come and I can kill them. It's not to have the treasure. It's for murder.
Well, we will spread this rumor for you. Larger than it has been before. We can bring people here. More people. for
Make
murder.
a persuasion check.
Damn it! I have a +9 to this, and I got a fucking 12.
I have a shift left. I can. Can you ask that one more time? Maybe a bit further away.
How about I kill you instead?
Okay, do I get a roll again?
Yeah.
Throw it a
Can I
show.
use
Yeah.
my inspiration too?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, I forgot that I had one.
let's go.
I rolled a 6 and a 5. So 15.
Mm,
The dice are not on my side tonight.
I don't think so. I really don't. Roll for initiative.
It was worth a shot. Gotta use those high charisma skills sometime. I got another fucking 6 for her initiative.
5.
2.
14. We are -2 members, you guys.
Yeah.
Out of 3 rolls, I couldn't roll above a 8. So that's
I got an 8.
You're trying to see, huh, Presley?
Yep, just wanted to see if I could do any better.
Should I as a whale also?
Yes. As
As
a whale,
the
with your whale's dexterity.
Okay, what's a whale's? Okay, hold on. I spur.
Probably
I'll
zero.
tell you.
What is a whale's dexterity?
It's a -1.
Did you guys look up sperm whale 5e for that?
It's dexterity 8 -1. So
Oh, I actually found something. Hold on.
Yeah.
I went for blue whale.
sperm whale.
All right. Creed, what'd you get?
8.
8. Okay. All right. And Rochester, what do you have?
That was a 15 -1, 14.
14. Okay.
Oh.
And you're outside the cave, just
Oh.
whirling it up.
Oh.
Okay. So
These are some really bad initiative rolls.
What do you mean bad? They're great.
okay. So Rochester, we know what you're doing, so we're gonna skip you for now. And all right, Zarm, you will be up first.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and move them way back, though, as back as I can go. They came in here. Just not gonna let them be that close.
As far as I can get them on the map.
That's fine.
Can I be in the middle?
Yeah, let's put blue in the middle.
Gathok would have been at the front since he was leading.
Well, it will put you all basically at the same. You're in a line at the back, basically.
Oh man! All right.
This is going well.
Yeah, Zarm will go up as far as he can go and polymorph into a huge giant crab.
Okay. Do you have a swimming speed right now? I think you do. Yeah.
Yes.
He does.
Okay. Cool. So, Zarm goes up 30 feet.
Mhm.
All right. So Zarm swims 30 feet and turns into a what?
A huge giant crab.
A huge giant crab.
A huge giant crab.
Okay. While we find that mini.
Did you say blue? Is it my turn?
Yes.
Okay. How far can... Okay, so my seahorse has a speed of 40 feet. What can I dash with it?
It can dash without using your action.
All right. I'm just gonna very quickly. What they're gonna do is okay. Never mind. Go ahead. I think.
So my seahorse will dash up to it.
Okay.
And
what's the movement on the seahorse?
well, it's 40.
Okay, so it can action dash 80.
Yeah.
All right, seahorse goes up 80 feet trying to get to the sea creature there. With blue on it.
Say they were 80 feet out.
Okay.
And if I can get like above her, that's how I would like to do this.
Okay. Let's try to
Um,
get above her.
Blue wants to get higher up.
Yeah.
I'm going to bonus action cast Channel Divinity, Fury of the Tides.
Okay.
Taller stand.
All right, and that does.
Once per turn, I can push a creature 10 feet away from me.
Okay.
And if pushed into an obstacle or another creature, it takes 5 bludgeoning damage.
Got it.
So my hope is to kind of hit her down into the ground. And
Okay.
use the channel divinity power to like give her that extra 5 damage. Does that make sense?
Yep. Okay, is that a save then?
Well, I have to hit her,
Oh, okay.
and then if I hit her, then it just
Okay, so you just have it active right now because you're
Yeah,
not
yeah,
near
yeah.
melee with her. Okay, perfect. At the end of your turn, she
Oh,
concentrates.
do
Sorry,
I
what
get
you doing?
my action.
Sorry, I was confused what you were doing. Go ahead.
Okay, so that was just my bonus action.
Okay, go.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to attack her twice now. Damn it! The first one is a 5, so it's a 13 to hit.
Okay, I'm so confused. Were you trying to get to her?
Yes.
Her mount dashed.
Yes.
I understand her mount dash, but I don't think the whole they couldn't totally get to her.
80 feet.
Double check. I'm sorry. Make sure what's going on. With 80 feet, could the mount get to her or no?
I thought you said you wanted them like. How far out were they?
Okay, right. Okay.
I'm sorry.
We're good. So the map was a little condensed now. As you got closer, it's good. You are still about 20 feet away from them.
Oh, okay.
So I'm sorry that was confusing.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. In that case, I will. Okay, I'll throw my javelin at him. Got another weapon. I mean, my trident. Can I throw a trident? I can throw a trident. It has a range of 20-60. Yeah. So I'm going to throw it at him.
Weapons. Tridents are actually the
Another
only thing that can be thrown underwater, by the way.
It's a 12. Anyway.
All right. Yeah. And eventually it just floats and sinks to the beside them.
Okay. Well, that sucks.
All right.
I haven't been able to roll above a 5.
The end of your turn, they kind of blink and you see a screaming visage. All of you see a screaming visage of this creature, dark black horns, long face, red glowing eyes, female in form, grasping their throat as though they're being choked, horrifying face. And I need everyone to please make a wisdom save.
Is this for frightened?
Yes.
Is
Okay.
this a magical effect?
Yeah, this is magical.
Yes! Sorry. Mage Slayer. It's the only time I've been able to... No, second time I've been able to use it.
I am immune to being frightened.
Okay.
Shauna got an 18.
14, but that might... wait, one second. Don't tell me if a 14 fails yet. I need to read Indomitable. Okay, yes. I can know if it fails. Does a 14 fail?
It fails.
Okay, I will use Indomitable.
Okay, which makes you just succeed?
No, it makes me reroll.
Reroll. Okay, reroll.
13.
And Matt, the Grimoire would normally give me advantage against spells and magical effects. Would that still apply while I'm in crab form?
Just usually... sure.
Okay. So I'll go athletics because I have -1 in that. 17.
Okay. So, looks like, I believe, that passes. So I think Creed is frightened, as is Gothic. Everyone else got 16 or above, yes?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Dang it.
In that case, Creed, is your turn.
I can't do anything. I guess I'll dodge.
Okay, you take the dodge action. The end of your turn, it's going to move up to 50 feet to be within 30 feet of Gothic. And its eyes glow green, stormy lightning and clouds strike as it stares into your eyes. Make a wisdom saving throw.
It's not casting a spell, right?
No.
Natural 20 for a 22.
Okay.
Does that also shake off the fear effect?
Nope.
Damn it.
But then it is going to go ahead and swim its movement away.
So it only has 20 feet then left. Right?
What?
How far away does it get from us? Because it had to get closer to us, and you said that I had 50 total movement, but I had to move within 30 feet of us. It was pretty far back.
Right. It didn't use its movement to do that. It used a legendary action to do that.
Ah, yes. Those are a thing. That they are.
Classic.
Does the fear effect have any rolls at it after you fail, or no?
Give me one moment. I don't think Okay, so right at this point, fear ends at the end of its turn. So
Okay.
So I get a roll then?
No, it just ends.
Oh, okay.
So at the end of the end of this creature's turn, it ended.
I can work with that.
All right, Shauna, it's your turn.
Is this thing within 120 feet of me?
Yes.
All right. Sorry, Ral. You're about to not be a whale. I cast banishment on it.
Okay. And what is that? Wisdom?
Charisma 16.
16.
So rebarbs.
Okay. Natural 20.
Okay. And I will give advantage to Gothic.
All right. Rochester. I don't know. Next round, you're at the entrance of the cave. I don't need people to. I don't know. Everyone's not a part of this fight. It's really weird. I don't know what's going on.
I'm outside doing like roller coaster loop de loops.
You're not a whale anymore, though.
I'm not a whale anymore. I've fallen. I
got dropped.
You're in water, so you don't drop.
All right.
Oh, but I have like shitty swim speed because I'm nowhere near blue.
At the end of Shauna's turn, once more, this apparition fills the space, and I need wisdom saving throws all around.
22.
Good.
22.
All right.
14.
17.
Okay. So Zarm, you are frightened.
Crabs are immune to being frightened.
Oh ho!
So at least while I'm a crab.
Yep. I think Creed, you were frightened again. It looks like.
No, I never took it off.
Oh yeah, but you got a 15, Creed.
Yep.
Yep. Okay.
I lost the. Never mind.
Okay. Presley's in space. I don't even know. Gothic, it's your turn.
Is it? That's good. Because I would like to hit stuff. I'm no longer feared, correct?
Correct. It's just on there. We'll get off in a sec.
Okay. How far away is it?
Really far.
Fine. I can teleport.
You are 120 feet away.
I'm 120 feet away?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that what we're doing? Okay.
How did it get 30 feet of you then?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Because it was closer before. It went. It does stuff.
Okay. I
Legendary
will,
actions.
with my action, cast haste on myself.
Okay.
I will then move 80 feet with normal movement because I am hasted. I will then expend one of my blood points to, using my bonus action, cast Vampiric Mist, or I guess it's not a cast. I will two of my Fury points to bonus action, use Vampiric Mist, and teleport an additional 30 feet.
Okay. Gothic transports 30 feet towards the creature.
is, yeah.
Okay, so it's like 10 to 15 feet away, maybe 15 feet.
Then I still have my hasted
80 plus
action.
30 plus 30. He's there.
Yeah, I'm there. I thought. Yeah, I'm there.
Oh, okay. Well, that.
It was 80 plus 30 plus 30.
Yeah.
Okay.
You said she was
So I'm
20.
there.
Okay, cool. Sorry. Just what's.
All right, and then I will attack.
He's there. He can
Oh.
be behind her.
Nice.
With my hasted action, I will. Yeah, I would like to be behind her if possible, but I will unleash 3 attacks, all great weapon
He
master.
technically is 20 feet.
Okay.
Nope. He did. Sorry.
14.
14 hits.
Nice. A 15
It's gonna hit.
and a 12.
Miss.
Okay. So this is gonna be. I need to bring out my calculator because I have to add numbers. 59 points of damage.
Okay, and that's all just from the weapon.
Yep, that's just the weapon.
Yep. So slashing, whatever.
Yep. And that will yeah, that'll be the end of my turn.
That was cool. 15.
Okay, that's nothing like cold or anything like that.
No, it's magical.
Just straight magical damage,
Yeah,
not
just straight
cold or
magic.
something. Okay,
No,
perfect.
No, I haven't bonus actioned or used my fire yet. So
All right. Interesting. In that case, it's going to go ahead, and at the end of that, it's going to go ahead and move 50 feet away, trying to get closer to Creed, but possibly trying to get behind a wall, trying to create distance from the meleeers.
does it provoke it?
It
It does not provoke.
Nope.
That motherfucker.
So actually, probably more away from blue. There we go. Okay. So it's gonna go and Zarm.
Did that get it within 30 feet of Zarm?
All right. Is it within 30 feet of Zarm?
She went 50 this way. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, great. Zarm will swim up as a giant crab and do a nice big claw attack.
Okay.
So that's plus
Straight
9.
up,
Just
like
roll
25.
D20 here. So that's a 9. Actually, no, it's a 21 to hit.
21 hits.
Okay, cool. So that is 4d10 plus 5. Ugh, not super great. So it's 14 points. Oh no, plus 5. Sorry, hold on. I clicked the wrong thing there. It's 19 points of bludgeoning damage, and it is grappled.
Okay. It's immune to the damage.
Oh, bummer.
As it kind of crook and is just almost incorporeal, unable to damage it with the regular attack.
Okay, immune to bludgeoning damage. Got it. And then it is still grappled because the attack hit, or is that a?
I mean, I think it's a different thing of the attack, so I'm going to say yes, it is grappled.
Okay, cool. All right, so I got it in the claw.
All right. Good
That's
stuff.
it.
Anything
That's all I
else?
Nope,
All right.
that's it.
All right. Blue.
I will flank with the crab. A bonus action, cast Blinding Smite on my sword.
Okay.
Try to roll above anything single digit. Please. A 16. Okay, so that's 24 to hit.
24 hits.
Yes. Okay, so the damage is. My damage rolls are not working. So it is initially. It's just being weird. 10 magical slashing or whatever, plus 5 radiant. And then I need it to make a constitution save. No. Hold on. Yes, constitution save.
Okay. 11.
It is blinded.
That's a blind condition. All right.
And it takes an additional
Yes.
15 radiant damage.
Nice. All right.
And then I will attack again.
Okay.
Oh, for 17 to hit?
17 hits.
Okay, I will add a smite onto this.
All right. See the light blinding it. It's unable to see. So you had advantage, by the way, on that.
Yeah, well, I was
That's
already
blinded.
flanking with the crowd.
That's true.
Initial damage is 7 magical slashing plus 1 radiant plus. Is it an undead by chance?
Nope.
Damn it. Okay, so that will just be 2d8, 3d8 radiant, 3 more radiant damage, 3d8 radiant damage. Oh, shit damage. And an additional 8 radiant damage.
Okay.
And then it will get shoved into the crab and take another 5 damage with my Fury of whatever, Fury of the Tides.
Okay. It's looking bloodied. As that happens, a spirit moves out of one of the corpses and begins to flow around Blue to attempt an attack. Yeah, it's going to try to flank here. That will be a 23 to hit.
Yep, that's my AC.
Okay. And oops. 3 to hit. Just give me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Is it a charm?
No.
Okay. 25.
Okay, you're good. You will take 11 necrotic.
I'm resistant, so 5.
There you go. Yeah.
All right, my temp HP are gone.
All right, Creed.
Not much point to it.
All right. Just chilling.
No.
What do you want to do?
Loading.
Loading.
Sight.
Okay.
All right. Now that I'm actually annoyed and irritated, I'm gonna utter a creature's name. Is the Sheila within 120 feet of me?
Yes.
All right. I need their ugly mug to make an intelligence saving throw.
So, are you reverting back to your form then?
I just said that. Yeah.
I didn't. That didn't come through because of.
I'm dropping polymorph.
Okay. Yeah, the disconnection stuff didn't come through. All right. What save is this?
Intelligence.
Intelligence.
I've first seen this. It gets a 5.
Okay. It's going to choose to succeed.
Oh, of course it does.
Legendary resist.
Whatever, I guess. I'll just sit out this combat if you want.
I got you, Creed. I'm coming for you, buddy.
Good to get out one of the legendary.
All right.
resists.
Yeah, as you got one of them. Creed, I need another wisdom save as it looks at you.
I think he disconnected again.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he did too.
Oh, there we go. What? So lance damage just come up. I don't know what-
Oh, that's the spell he casted.
Oh, because he was trying to.
Yeah, the psychic lance.
Okay.
Which
Okay. So we'll say he does that if it comes back. I made a roll in case it doesn't come back.
it does take half damage still. of
Okay.
that, so it takes half of 29.
Thank you.
Nice.
It's going to be 14. That's psychic.
Yep.
Okay, it does take psychic. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's so good. All right. Sorry. Now I'm. What's action? All right, they're gonna end up chilling there for this moment because they don't want to take. Well, they're grappled. So, Shauna, go.
And they're blinded.
Yes.
Magic missile at 5th level.
Shauna's not fucking around.
So that will be 3 times 7, 21 damage.
Okay. Screams.
Yeah, she was getting fucked up.
All right. The end of Shauna's turn. It transforms into foaming seawater.
No.
And it moves 50 feet. It's going to go behind that wall down there.
This one?
The other one. Actually, yeah, that one. No, go the other one.
I forgot Rasmussen's right there, by the way.
Okay.
This one or that one?
The far one, the left, away from Gothic.
Does water take opportunity
Blinded,
attack?
right?
Nope.
Right? No, we're like, we attack the water, please.
That is exactly the legendary action reads without provoking opportunity attacks.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Blame Matthew Mercer. Okay, so.
I do.
Is it,
Don't
is
worry.
its water form still blinded?
I sure fucking hope so.
See. All right. Then Shauna's turn. So Gothic.
All right. How far away is it? In its water form?
Well, it reverted at the end of its turn.
Okay. And how far away is that?
How far away from Gothic is the creature now?
How far could it go over that way?
50.
So 50 to 50, 50. It's a triangle.
It's
So how much?
50.
50 feet?
Ah.
Yep.
I can get there
It
with
went
my
50
hasted
this way
movement.
to get away from him, and then it just went 50 that way. So
Okay.
it's a triangle.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right. Real quick, Creed, I do need a wisdom save because it stared at you.
I wasn't looking at him. Does that matter for anything?
You didn't tell me you averted your gaze. And you had to
Of
look
course.
to cast your spell.
One time I actually meant to say it doesn't. Whatever. I'm just gonna roll it. I don't care.
That's 14?
There you go. Are you happy?
Dashila's Dashila. drop to 0.
Of course, the one time I asked to. Never mind. I'm quite.
Okay. All right, Gothic, you're over there.
Okay. Gathok will bonus action.
Yeah, we're moving those walls just so we can see.
Bonus action and using Gift of the Chromatic Dragon, add acid to my weapon.
Nice.
All right, and then I will be making 6 attacks using my action and my hasted action.
All right,
There we go, man.
let's get it done.
Okay, and these are all great weapon master, and I'm just gonna roll all the attacks and then all of the damage. because
Sure
it's-
thing. Yep,
Okay.
we're good.
So first one is it's gonna be a 10, so that will miss.
Yep.
Second one is a 20.
That hits.
Okay, and then a 31 minus 5, 26.
That hits.
And then 27.
Hits.
All right, so that's 3.
Mhm.
No, 4. Sorry, that's 4 attacks.
4
Oh,
attacks.
that's a crit.
Yes.
That's a crit, though. Sorry, that's a crit. That's a natural 20.
Okay.
Yeah.
20
So
plus
2 hits
12
and a
minus
crit.
5, yep.
Yep.
Two hits and a crit. Okay, trying to keep track.
With 4
2 hits and a
attacks.
crit. Yep. And then 14.
That hits.
Okay.
So
And
one
then
less attack.
finally a 24.
That hits. So
Okay.
you got 4 regulars and a crit.
Okay. 4 regulars and a crit. All right. So that's gonna be
This is
Yeah,
gonna be a lot of damage.
D10. And then are these D6s or D4s? D4s. Okay, so half as many D4s, so 5 D4s. And yeah, I haven't like bonus action to get big, so I don't get that extra damage, but that's okay.
That's
That
okay.
will be
10d10?
yeah. My weapon is 2d10 per hit.
Alright.
Matt approved it. I made the weapon. I passed it down. Okay, and then 8 times 5 is additional 40 plus an additional 50 plus 66 is a total of 156 points of damage.
How many ways is this thing cut up? It is dead.
Gathok's gonna cut, just gonna like start just like cleave off the head, and then he will feed on it after it's dead.
Yeah.
After it's dead, he needs to feed pretty soon, so then he'll
Alright.
feed afterwards. As he'll just like suck the rest of the blood from it. Gathok is like, that's for Creed. Can someone help Creed?
Our healer's not here.
We have a pseudo healer.
Yeah, I can help Creed. Yeah, are we out of initiative?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll go down and heal Creed.
All right.
For sure.
How much are you pumping to Creed?
Let me see how many I have. Let's say 30.
Okay. So 30 points going to Creed. Creed is back up for the record. Let the record show.
What I really needed was haste. That's what I truly needed in this campaign.
Yeah, all that damage was so haste dependent.
Oh, it was 100% haste dependent.
That was
Which-
wild.
That's also not my maximum damage.
Right, because you weren't
I-
big.
Yeah, I can still roll more. Don't worry.
Oh
It
yeah,
only increases.
that
I wanted to
supernova
do-
stuff is crazy.
Yeah, I
That's
wanted
good
to do
stuff.
acid because acid is fun and almost nothing's resistant to acid. So I guess I should have rolled the acid separately just in case. But
I need to get myself a magic weapon like you were, my guy.
well, I have an extra magical sword.
Well, my sword's magical.
Okay,
It's just not super magical.
we can help with that.
Okay.
I'm
We
just
can get
kidding.
you a super
Oh,
magical
okay.
sword.
So,
Okay. Thanks.
Sorry.
You
Sorry.
realize there's still a specter out on the floor.
oh, the specter's gone. I'm not dealing with this.
Can I get my trident back?
Yes.
I would like to loot the corpse. Definitely what can be done. I think this feels like an appropriate thing to do before we do
Yeah.
anything else.
Well, you do have a nice big brimstone engine that you recovered.
And then Rao walks in and says, "Hey guys, I'm done distracting those crabs."
yes. Rao comes on in.
I
Zar's still a
killed it.
giant crab. He'll just like act like he's attacking.
Ah,
everybody.
We all did well. Congratulations, everybody.
That was good. Good fight.
Good fight.
Fight?
Oh, Presley's
Good fight.
okay.
What fight?
I think Presley will be fine. All right, so we need to scour the room, scour the person, and then put this thing. Zarm, can you wrist pocket this? Is that like a thing you
No,
can do?
way too big. First off, I'm a crab right now, so I can try and lift it. And swim
2,000
with the
pounds,
crab.
Gothic.
Yeah,
But yeah,
I
no,
think I
cannot.
can carry that actually.
I think you're gonna have to carry it out of here.
I 100%.
I
can
put
carry
it in my ring.
You can't put it on the crab.
Oh,
Yes, we could put it in his ring.
You
I
can.
I
I
didn't
can
suggest
actually carry
that.
it.
I stated that.
Okay. Yes.
Creed puts it in his
Clutch
ring.
Creed, yes. Clutch Creed.
Hell
That's
yeah,
actually really dope.
that is really good.
Creed, are you gonna stay in your ring, or are you gonna come back out?
I'm going to stay in my ring.
Okay. Gathok will put on the ring. Right. Right. Loot the body. Loot the rest of the room. What else is in here?
Okay.
Yeah,
You find, if you can carry it, in addition to what you found 15,000 gold pieces.
It's a little gold.
I'm not broke anymore.
15,000.
15,000.
This
How-
is a
how many-
horde.
How
You
many?
made it through
Not
to a
broke
treasure hoard.
anymore.
Oh, that's true. Okay. Wait. What's it? You gotta pull up the sheet. Okay. So 15,000
What was
is
it?
15000, right?
15,000.
That's 15000, right?
15000.
3 zeros.
Okay,
Yep.
cool. Okay, so
Yes.
I'll just put a 15 in front of our current gold.
Yeah, we could put 15k too. 2,300 platinum.
Oh, he's still going.
23. So 2,300 platinum or 23.
2,300 platinum pieces.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
I'll put all this in chat. Don't worry.
Okay. Here.
My
Yeah.
brain not math well.
Yeah, it's good. I got you.
That's what we're gonna do.
Because currently we have 38,449 gold and 44 silver.
Okay. You find a diamond worth 500 gold pieces. I'm going to paste this. I'm just going to say this, and then I'm going to post it in chat. Aquamarine worth 500 gold pieces. You find 2 black pearls worth 500 gold pieces. You find a blue spinner worth 500 gold pieces. You find 2 peridots worth 500 gold pieces. 3 topazes with 500 gold pieces each. And a spell scroll for disintegrate.
Nice.
As far as I'm concerned, the only thing we need to report back is the engine. That's the only thing they really asked for. They never mentioned anything else, so I think the rest of it is.
We
a
keep
fee.
everything else.
Yeah, it's a fee.
No. It's not a fee. We earn this.
All right. Plus, we got a good thing there. So, thanks, Fresh Haywood, for doing a quick treasure boost for the Horde.
Thank you.
No, I have to roll that now because that was
Oh.
just standard Horde. Now you get a boosted
No.
to that. Let me get to that real quick. Which, when they boost a Horde, that's a pretty good boost.
When we bring back the stuff to the ship can be called the Black Pearl because we have 2. Sorry,
Kids will be so happy.
unrelated. But
Wait, but you have jars of dirt. You have a jar of dirt.
Yeah, we do
You have a
have
jar of
jars.
dirt.
Oh, God.
exactly.
We do have trails of dirt.
Mine dirt.
If you don't sink a ship and then walk off that ship onto a pier, what are
Wasted.
you doing with your life at this point?
Okay.
You have to work on the Jack Sparrow run, though.
Is there a role for Presley in that treasure boost?
It was a group effort.
You
getting
find Presley.
Right. Oh yeah, that was asked in chat earlier. Actually.
Can we find
If we roll high enough, can we get Presley back in her?
Presley's just floating along, and a gold piece hits him in the head, and he's like, "Ow!"
You find a shield of missile attraction.
Oh, nice.
What does that do?
Missiles
you're-
are attracted to it.
Yeah, while holding the shield, you have resistance to damage from ranged weapons attacks.
Ooh.
Attuning to it curses you. Removing the shield fares in the curse. Whenever a ranged weapon attack is made against a target within 10 feet of you, the curse causes you to become the target instead.
I like
So-
this weapon. I mean, this shield. It's a good one.
If we take it to a high level priest, I could just get rid of that. But I mean, we had one of those.
Oh, I can remove curse.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, fuck yeah.
Not today.
We don't need Presley. He can.
No,
No, we need Presley. We need Presley. We're going for him
We're
now.
going to find Presley.
Okay, I've updated the gem bag. I've updated the magic items. I've updated the monies. We have 38,449 gold and 44 silver. We have accumulated 5,000 gold worth of gems,
Most
including a
peasants,
500 gold diamond, a spell scroll of disintegrate, which I'm sure our wizards will devour when they have a chance, and a shield of missile attraction.
most peasants don't see 10 gold in their entire life. They live and die.
Yeah, that's the advantage of treasure hoards. That's...
Would anybody like the shield of Pokey getting poked? Blue, you would like to get poked?
Well, if no one else, I'm the new member, so I should not.
It's
get
all
any
you.
tips.
It's all you. If you want it, you should.
I already have a cool shield. Well, I don't. It's not as cool. It's a shield. But
here's a cooler shield. It's cursed, so uncurse yourself when you get a chance.
okay, cool. That's not good.
So if you uncurse it, then they're not attracted to you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right, but you're still resistant to the
Yeah.
to the
But
thing.
you,
so
but you
that's
might want the attraction.
It's actually
Yeah.
a pretty good curse for a tank.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just add that to my inventory.
Is it also one of those jealous curses where it won't let you use another shield?
It's not.
You can't willingly look at another shield. or
But
take
even
it.
if you unattune and not using the shield, it still attracts things to you.
Yes. Yes.
So use another shield, but everything's still coming at you.
You know what? I think that I should attune to that shield and then I'll give it back to you. and then we're both just cursed.
I
And
have
so
a-
then they'll have to choose, but we can share the love. It is
Doesn't
what I'm
remove
understanding.
curse just make you unattuned to the item?
Yeah,
Because the item is cursed.
right. So you can't have it and not have the curse on you,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
be attuned. Yeah.
I think I'll still have a higher AC than Gothic.
What? I don't think so.
The
Yeah.
one to beat is Presley
think
with the
so.
shield.
Right now, my I got the ring for resistance, and that gives how much? AC?
It's just,
Just one.
oh, the warding bond? That's gone because I'm out
Oh.
60 feet from you.
Okay. Okay. Well, the haste gives you a certain
Oh,
amount.
that's right.
Haste gives you 2 or 3, I forget.
Okay.
So right now I'm at least 23 AC,
I
You
was
have
at
match
23.
Presley's max.
No, I'm at 22.
and when I'm within 60 feet of Presley, it increases. So normally I'm at 21 now.
Okay. So, packing all this into various bags and spaces and rings, what would you like to do?
Go save Presley.
Are we going straight to Presley?
I don't
Oh.
see why not.
I mean,
Well,
use
then
the
we
long
should
rest.
rest
to go
first.
Yeah.
Yes,
so
we should
that's
use that long resting first.
Yeah, we should go rest.
Oh, are you guys down? Because I still have 1 temp HP.
Hey, Gothic, do you want to be able to find Presley in the Astral Sea? I mean, we can just wander it for hours and days.
Okay.
You know,
I
it's
see
not
how
like
it
people
is.
need to eat or drink.
Okay, I hear you.
I haven't
Isn't
been
he-
hurt.
He's like
I'm just talking
62
about
or something.
trying to
like,
find
he's an
him.
old man.
Okay, complainers. I hear you. Don't worry. We can rest. We're coming
He
for you,
needs to bed
Presley. They
once a
just want to
day.
sleep.
He needs his vitamins.
All right,
When
so
we
your
find
time
Presley,
here, yeah, you still are able to rest and are still ahead of the other crews based on all the crazy crap you pulled getting over here. Is there any sendings you wanted to send to the ship? You mentioned that. Did you want to do that before or after the long rest?
Before they should get out of here.
If they have the slots for it.
Yeah, we should.
Oh,
let them
that's
know.
true. Well,
Well,
but
they
we should do it before because then they can rest and regain those said spell slots even if they upcast it. Because we're gonna long rest and it's gonna be a shortened long rest.
Yeah, I got a 35th
Right.
level. We can send 2 messages. So
Okay.
Do
yes,
we have a way to get out?
the Astral Sea?
Well, I mean, yes. Okay. Dumb question.
I think you misunderstood our intention. We're not really like looking for a direct way back immediately. We're just
Yeah.
gonna fuck around
We're
on the
gonna just
Astral Sea.
we're gonna go.
That was my point earlier, where we don't really need to find a way out on the ship because we'll find a way out back somewhere back to this plane. Hopefully, eventually, maybe. It's kind of up in the air, but there's an opportunity to be space pirates, and we're not gonna give it up.
Okay, so this is one of those time out. As a campaign, are we good with this
Right.
direction?
I
Yeah.
don't
Seriously,
care.
What do you guys think?
If I
That's
don't
what
come
I
back to the
suggested.
campaign and you're flying a like Githyanki pirate ship, if you're not doing that, I'm gonna be mad. To be honest, I'm gonna be mad if I don't come back and suddenly everybody's a pirate, and I'm just gonna be like, "You were a pirate, bitch."
I was under the impression that we were gonna take the opportunity to become space pirates. I could have been mistaken. That's what I was
I'm so
voting
down.
for originally. That's
Okay.
what I was. That's what I was getting at originally.
All right, I think Zamjosh is good. Looks like Presley's pretty good with it. Shana Josh?
Yeah.
All right,
Good.
sorry, Jeb, did you want to say something?
Presley would not want to be in space anymore. After that, he would not want to be. But yeah, if you guys do want me to come with a character to search for Presley, I'm okay with that. I do have a backup character made. It's up to you guys, though. If you guys just want to do an adventure for Presley, go right away, or
I mean, the way that I see it, at least, is that this is kind of a 2-part adventure. The quick one is finding Presley. The long one is finding a way back.
I think they're both long parts.
They might both be long parts. So, but if you don't want to stay in the astral plane and Presley decides that he's just gonna banish himself back, then we can just hop on that ship. No problem.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about it. We will have many more opportunities to go to the astral
Yeah,
plane.
that's why we're timing out and kind of figuring out what we
Yeah.
want to do for this very reason.
Someone also sent
And you're-
it back to the guild and the people we talked to, so they know we're gonna be AFK for a little bit.
Well, yeah. So in other words, if we're not all on this, let's not do this because this is definitely
Yeah.
a different campaign direction. So
No,
like,
I
this
agree.
is a all or nothing, and it's fine. Like everyone's fine with that. So, Jeb, did you just want to banish Presley?
yeah, I can do that.
Is that what you'd like to do?
Yeah, I'll banish Presley. Where does he pop up?
Good question.
Do I?
Don't worry.
Okay, so
The shattered teeth.
first things first. Okay, let me.
In the ship. He's
In
stuck
Rumble
halfway
Custom
out the ship
volcano.
on the bottom. At least he has water breathing. He's embedded in the ship. Presley and the ship have become one.
No, that's Wednesday.
Facts. That is Wednesday.
Okay. Okay. Okay, awesome. So we've got 4 major continents on Taldore. It appears to be true. Maybe? Yes. Okay, so Presley, roll me a d4.
This is gonna go well. I'm shaking my head. No, you can't see it, but I'm shaking my head.
1 or 2.
Uh, 4.
4. Okay. In that case, roll me. Actually, let me do this. Sorry, literally kind of figuring how we're doing this as
No, that's fine.
we.
You are banished back to your original plane in a random spot. Congratulations.
Yeah, it's not really rules for that.
Yeah.
Forced plane shift. Congratulations. This is not how the spell is intended to work, but it does because you are a creature.
Okay. Let's actually do. I don't know. Okay, my brain. Where are you? There you are.
Breaking the rules of space
Perfect.
and time.
Give me a D100.
$63.
Okay.
Milling. Nice.
And then. Another D100?
Oh, God. This is getting really specific.
90. Or is that 100? No, that's 90. Yeah, 90.
You close your eyes as you concentrate on banishment.
No, please let me
Open
know.
them up, and you look up towering buildings, strudel in the air. You're in Rexentrum.
Yeah.
No.
No way.
That's awesome.
No, it's not.
Same continent in a really bad spot. They're mad
Immediately
about it.
puts a hood up and finds an alley to slip through, and he's gonna try and find a dive bar or a dive in somewhere to hide out for the night.
Okay, now just so you know, you have the option to break concentration theoretically and try again. But that's a lot to try. This could be the best. It could not be.
Rexentrum, in my opinion, is close enough, right?
Yeah.
I'm
I
on
mean,
the continent.
Yeah, considering
Yeah.
you had a 75% chance to be on a different continent at the
I'm
beginning.
on the continent. That's all I care about. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'll slip away into the alleys and find my way through and find a quiet place or somewhere where it's not a lot of eyes are at.
Yeah.
And if I remember correctly, Presley spent that year downtime in the Empire researching, correct?
Yeah.
Before we were bad people.
Yeah. So
you
you
might
actually
have
know
to-
Rexentrum pretty well, so you're able
Yeah.
to find a good spot, I'll say.
I just remembered that fact, and I was like, oh, I wonder if this applies.
I also have the Urchin Feat, so I have the city secrets feature with that. So
Okay. So, in that case, we have a little bit of cleaning up. So, you can choose to go back to the ship. There's maybe some more and maybe some worse danger here at the what's left of this place. It's also currently opened up should those other people come and dive, or maybe they won't come at all. It's up to you. And Shauna and Zarm, you could basically choose to deactivate everything here and put it all the way at the bottom of the ocean based on your Dean and Headmaster things, or you could keep it up.
What do you think, Sam?
I don't think we can lose all of this knowledge. I think we took the most harmful part of it.
Yeah, but
The
what else is
stuff
gonna
that-
get this knowledge that we don't know
I
about?
know.
Like, Sheila was here.
This stuff doesn't belong at the bottom of the ocean. It belongs in a museum.
It does.
Well-
I agree.
Couldn't we come back for it if you guys like seal it off?
I'm going to pop out of the ring. Why don't you take that engine? And I'll guard this area.
Good area.
You want to stay, Creed?
I don't see why. What could be a better opportunity than getting to research the planes?
That's true.
That's a good point.
Besides, I could make my way to the keep if I need to.
Okay,
Okay.
that's what you want to do.
All right. Well, stay safe, and we will see you soon.
You have the routing number for my account, right? You can still pay them.
If you want to end up where Presley went, keep
All
talking.
right, all right.
Okay.
Farewell, friends.
I slip you a moist croissant and I say it's the last one.
And so, Creed, or Ayuz, depending on how you know them, floats down a guardian star, a guardian sunken library. And the rest of you floating up to make your way to a ship.
Yeah.
Are we just going to sail back?
Yep.
Hope we
We gotta
don't
get
run
this to
into
the Offstarian Union.
anything. I mean, maybe we could, yeah.
Yeah, if our experience has shown us everything turns out fine and nothing ever goes wrong.
Nothing ever.
That queen doesn't know we tried to blow her up, right?
I don't think she was on the ship. I don't think she was actually on the ship.
Okay.
We weren't really trying to blow her up. She
Yeah.
was just going to be collateral damage for being a bad person.
And we may be able to garner a little bit of goodwill here. We've got some very sensitive items in that memory sand.
Which we should definitely go through
We
before
do.
giving them.
Yeah.
Yeah. We did
If we can
have the
find a memory
basin.
base. Yeah.
Just- We can come visit.
Just
Well-
buy one.
The other one came with a swirling vortex. I don't know if they're going to be that accessible to buy.
That one was also in the bottom of the ocean in like a crypt
That's true.
library. You know, I
That's
feel like
true.
the bar is set kind of low.
Okay. So you're able to make it back to the ship. You see that the seas have calmed, possibly by the killing of Dashila herself. And you climb aboard. And this initiative goes, okay, you did something down there? Right. So, oh yeah, those are going to be on the way soon. Looks on the side, you see ships. So, we fighting them? We trying to go around them? What are we trying to do? Because they're on the way back. That is the way back. And I don't think we should go through the fog of the teeth. That is very dangerous. I mean, we could. I don't know what's more dangerous. You're kind of our security team at this point.
Flee now, ask questions later.
Let's go! You begin heading more towards the east of the Shattered Teeth and Rothold to continent, to seas unknown, past the Blight Shore, possibly. As Presley finds themselves huddled and secured somewhere. And I think with that, we're going to end the very active session for today.
So many
Alright.
people lost.
All right, and I think what we're so we're gonna figure this out totally off stream, but to let those watching on Twitch know, we're gonna end today. Thanks to all those treasure boosts and all the inspiration. I think what we might do, we're going to discuss this off stream, we might end into a little bit of a downtime, maybe a quick thing, and see how our narrative kind of shapes up. As Rochester is going to take a little bit of a hiatus because of IRL shenanigans. And wish them the best of luck. And we'll figure out how we want to go with this, but I think we can actually do something pretty fun and cool and figure out exactly how to go through now that everyone's on the same plane, which is the important thing. With that, good night, Twitch, and we'll see you next Monday for wherever we are. All right.
At Twitch.
All right.
All right.